Hello, hello. Hello. Look, I finally put up my Christmas lights. I had to dig them out of the closet. It took a little bit. I did have to stand on top of the counter too. Vincent was not helpful at all. He did not want to hold a ladder or anything. But we're decorated now. Look, ooh, fancy lights. But aside from that, today we're going to be playing HATOFUL Boyfriend. I know very little about the game, aside from, bird boyfriend dating. And that's it. But yeah, let's hop into it. Let's go. Make sure it loads. If it loads. There it is. I think the intro screen stopped playing music. But there is sound. I can see it popping on OBS. So I know it's working at the very least. So, new game. Bird! The Christmas thieves attack. A brutal team of thieves here to steal the city's beloved Christmas trees. We thought they were just an urban legend, until now. They're after the tree that rhymes with T, which stands for trouble right here in Little Dove, Hachiman City. Christmas trees disappearing. A dark shadow wriggling just out of sight. Can our faithful heroes from St. Pigeon Nation put an end to this mystery before it puts an end to them? Ooh, we have a chance to die in this? What the fuck? Please enter your name. My name. Hyoko? No. Raise. Hi, it's me. Sit. Was the first one supposed to be my last name? Is this Japanese style? Not sure. Army. Tsunami Raise, okay. I mean, technically, I guess that's correct in Japanese, right? Sure. You know what? Yes, it is correct. Yes. Look at that beautiful bird. Hey, Ryota, what time you got? It's almost 6. You're not running late, are you? It's already dark out. Tell me about it. We were all talking about the nice autumn leaves and just a few days back, and now I'm darned if it ain't winter. Darned. Christmas, even, is just a few days away. Kenza Boru. Swift indeed is the passage of time. Well, I'd better be heading back. Azami'll be getting out of work soon. Be careful, Mr. Rabu. There will be all kinds of hooligans out at this time of night. No sweat. Worst comes to worst, I can always count on Azumi to save me. Are you sure you're not relying on her a little too much? We put up our Christmas tree today. Please have a look as you leave. You did? I never saw it on my way in. I'll have to go take a real good look at it to make up. Mr. Urushihara and I put a lot of time into decorating. I hope you like it. Was that loud? Sounds like it's peaking a little bit in my headset, but it could just be me. Turn it down a little bit. You bet I will. See y'all around. December certainly does feel like the end of the year, because it is the end of the year. I wonder how much busier it'll be at this time next year. You're a sophomore, correct? Have you been thinking about your plans for after graduation already? No, not really. I just want to make sure that I can take care of my mother. Worries are an important part of youth as well. And sometimes will simply disappear as you try to solve them. You never know. Mr. Urushihara, could I ask you for some advice? I've had a lot on my mind. But of course, I'm more than happy to provide for whatever assistance I... Oh, shit. That came from out front. I believe it did. Let's go see what happened. Why are the birds talking? It's pitch dark outside. It's hard to see anything, even with the lights from the cafe door. What on earth? Ah! Is it dead? Is the bird dead? What was his name? Rabu? A Lutino Budgerigard is collapsed on the sidewalk. Oh, collapsed. A parakeet. Is that a parakeet? Oh, it is Rabu! No, Mr. Rabu! Are you alright? Have you been injured? I let my guard down and they got me from behind. They got you? Do you need an ambulance? It must have been some birdie settling a grudge from your biker gang days. Biker gang? This bird was in a biker gang? No, that's not it. Oh, music just ended. They're the legendary Christmas thieves. Come to our town. The legendary Christmas thieves? What's that? Is it a new show? No, they're real. And they're out of the streets now, spreading misery and destruction. They've been coming up on the news a lot. Haven't you seen the headlines? Christmas thieves invade Little Dove Hachiman City at last. No, this is the first I've heard of them. I think. Forget the thieves. This is the first time I've heard of the name of this town. Oh, right, really? I guess it just never comes up in conversation or anything. The more you know. Do they show up every time of year? Every year at this time? I don't remember hearing about them last year. This is the first time they've come here. I don't know too much either, but apparently they move around each year. I worked at Mr. Urushihara's Torimi Cafe during the summer. The job was only until August, but apparently he decided he could use some help for December as well. The wilderness gets very cold this time of year, making it dangerous to go home late, so I left it to Ryota this time. That, and I needed time to study. Sorry, I was chewing ice. And it sounds like Torimi Cafe is the mysterious thieves' latest victim. This smacks of drama, excitement, adventure. I object. Objection! This isn't Ace Attorney though. I haven't even played that game yet. Hello? Who's that? Ryota. What was that for? Just getting the feel for it. There's been an incident, right? I need to make sure my finger pointing is sufficiently dramatic when I need to use it. Eh? Please don't go around pointing and shouting and stuff. You'll give me a heart attack. Tell me, who's the victim? And the suspect? Victim is Mr. Rabu. He was attacked from behind while texting a picture of Mr. Urushihara's Christmas tree to Izami. And when we found him, the tree was gone. Hold on! Wait, what was that for? What do you mean? The tree was gone? Please don't shout everything. You could just ask. Sorry, I got excited. Teehee. Jeez. Well, stealing the trees definitely implicates the Christmas thieves. They must have been wandering the town stealing any tree they could see. It's horrible. Mr. Urushihara and I worked really hard to decorate that tree too. And now all the customers who were looking forward to seeing it will be disappointed. Monstrous! How could they steal Mr. Urushihara's incredibly classy hand-decorated tree? Let's look for the thieves. Christmas is at the weekend. They must still be in town. I wonder. They probably are still prowling around here looking for more trees. Yes, I want to get Mr. Urushiharu's tree back. Anyway, let's find them, Rays. Yes! We can start today! You two are awfully loud today. Can you not grant the rest of us a little peace and quiet? Ooh, that's a fancy-ass bird! Oh, Sakuya! Sakuya! Oh, Sakuya, listen! They've appeared! The white demons stand poised to shatter the silence that is the most holy night! Not interested. That bird. You can't just go around giving things nicknames like certain someone next door, Rays. But I want to. Christmas trees are being stolen all around town, Sakuya. Maybe you've already heard? You must be referring to that drivel the local rag devoted an entire page to. Adjust my tie. Disgusting. There's not more important news to run now of all seasons. How telling is it that so much attention is devoted to such foolishness? You don't like Christmas, Sakuya? What? From where do you think I hail, plebeian? We're plebs! France, right? Oh wait, he's a French? Oh, of course. Christmas probably means a lot more to you than to us, Japanese people. So if he's... Okay, the council room is already decorated with the most fabulous tree. A la Belle overlooks nothing. A la Belle? Who's a la Belle? I have even deigned to place it near the window so that the masses may gaze upon it in awe and wonder. Be grateful. He who does not celebrate Christmas is no true bird. That is the importance of Christmas, the importance that Christmas holds for us. In other words, Sakuya gets extra jolly at this time of year. Take notes. Trees are being stolen from in front of shops and on sidewalks and other easily visible places, so you should probably be extra careful too, Sakuya. Don't let it get stolen. Do not place me on the same level as you Orientals, with your infantile understanding of private security. Did I not say I overlook nothing? I know not who this villain may be, but he shall step not 1 centimeter within my territory. The council's room security is flawless, I tell you. Flawless! Alright, his tree's gonna get stolen here in a minute. Sakuya, we better call that sort of line a flag. Or we call that sort of line a flag here in Japan. Yeah, a red one. Let's start our investigation by asking people around town, Ryota. Good idea. Let us know if you hear anything new or get robbed, Sakuya. How many times must I tell you? My tree will not be stolen! So you say. Oh! Upon leaving the building, Ryota and I are greeted by the sight of Oko-san prancing around on the track. Prancing or maybe skipping? I'm not sure. At any rate, he appears to be in pointlessly high spirits. Ho ho ho! Cool! You're in a good mood today, son. Did something good happen? Cool! It's Christmas! Christmas is almost here! Does he not speak Japanese? Or English? What? Another Christmas fiend? Is there something about Christmas that wakes the ancestral jollity inside a dove's heart? Cuckoo! Everything is sparkly on Christmas. Oko-san is excited! Cuckoo! And everything smells delicious food. Oko-san is very excited. Western pastry shops always look so tempting this time of year. You spend a lot of time in department stores, right, Oko-san? Have you heard anything about the Christmas thieves? Who? Villains out to steal Oko-san's delicious grub? Villains out to steal pretty Christmas trees. Cuckoo! Christmas trees? Yes, Oko-san knows about them. Ooh! The tree at Oko-san's favorite high school Seagull department store disappeared. High Society Seagull department store. Do you know where that is, Ryota? Yeah, I've heard that I worked at the sample tables there. I'll show you the way. Here we come, High Society Seagull department store! Ah! Oko-san! I like Oko-san. Department stores always feel like unrealistic, a little decadent, maybe. It makes it so hard to get in. They're okay, really? I just don't think about it and it's all fine. He read my mind? More importantly, we need to ask the clerk about the thefts. Right. Excuse me. That's a fancy seagull! I love his neckerchief too. That's awesome. Yes, may I help you? Do you know where you are, young lady? Yeah. This is the High Society Seagull department store, right? That is correct. The High Society Seagull department store. Say it once more. The High Society Seagull department store! Good. This store is of high society. By high society and for high society. It is no place for obviously low society humans. Please leave. What the fuck? I object! This is blatant speciesism. I hope you're ready to swallow your words or defend them with steel, cretin. Draw, man, draw before I stick you like a rotisserie chicken. Calm down, Raze. No. Getting into a fight here won't do us any good. Please, don't act like Oko-san. And just what does Oko-san have that makes him so much more high society than me? Please, we just want to ask you a question. We'll leave right away. Did the Christmas thieves really break into the store? They did not break into the store, no. They were not allowed in. However, as you know, the store faces into the street. The 3 Christmas trees we had arranged outside were stolen. The trees placed outside. Interesting. Just like Torimi Cafe. Yeah, it looks like they're roaming. They are really aiming for the easy targets first. They seem quite crafty. I think this might get difficult, Ryota. I can feel the thrill of the chase. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. Right on time. I knew it was a good idea to ask you along. The stolen trees were of little value. We have already sent away for new ones. Do you think you could wait a little before setting them up? The thieves might come back. True, but Christmas is almost here. If not now, when would we put them out? Christmas trees are just so much rubbish once it's the 26th. They're not rubbish! You can use them every year! Were there any witnesses? The trees were in a blind spot behind security cameras, so alas, we have nothing. Too busy staring down your own noses to look out the window, were you? I hope I never see you here again, young lady. I got kicked out of a department store. Well, that was a disappointment. About all we found out is that thieves aim for trees placed in vulnerable spots outside. Maybe we should leave. Oh, what if we get some fancy clothes? Yeah. Oh, furniture. I clicked furniture. Shit. Wow, what a bed. Not sure this would even fit inside my house. What kind of mansion does the high society live in? There are humidifiers, hot water bottles, other thermal frivolities lined up nearby. Winter goods are awfully fancy. Maybe I should indulge in something. A bonfire alone just doesn't say decadent. Hey, Rays, look over there. A disturbingly familiar quail is fast asleep on a display bed. Sir, you can't just crash in a department store. You're a grown-up now. You need to take care of yourself. Kazuaki. Oh, if it isn't Tsunami and Kawara. What is it? Did you want to talk about career plans? Are you fully awake, sir? You're not in school. Oh? Oh, good heavens, we aren't. You might have been here until closing time if we hadn't happened by. Oh, yes. It's been cold recently. I was thinking maybe I should buy a new bed. It does get very chilly after dark. Make sure not to catch cold, you two. And he leaves. Mr. Nanaki crawls out of bed and wobbles off towards the table covered in wool blankets of various dimensions. I bet my Casio Mini, he'll fall asleep on that too. There's nothing more to find here. Let's look somewhere else. All right, where to next? Thieves have gotten onto the news. If we ask around, we should find some eyewitnesses. Sounds good. Huh? What? Some glass object splinters with a monumental crash behind us as we make for the exit. I turn around and... What the fuck are those? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What are those two? They look like little doves, but not really. Are they... Maybe they are doves? In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are bludgeoning themselves against a number of glass Christmas trees and reindeer. What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like them. Oh, look who it is! It's Mr. Amar. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Oh God. Back to haunt me? Of course, of course. The creatures frolic through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits. Go click. There they are! The white children! Wow, hold on. Hold on. Like a ghost in Phasmo? I played Phasmo the other night with some friends who are significantly of higher level than I am. And I went, after like 3 hunts, I went from, I think it was like level 8 to level 13. It was so cool. I now have all the level 1 things. Oh dear, that's no good. You too! Your friend plays 0 evidence and is starting to learn. How do you get 0 evidence? That sounds so hard. You two, where are your parents? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! In any case, I have to take you to the employees' lounge. Society does have its rules. Ghost traits and haunt speeds. Oh, so you have to be like really knowledgeable at the game then. Wow. Merry Christmas? The creatures trail dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I'm not good at telling how fast a ghost is. I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that. I'd love to see their parents' faces when they get billed. True, I do know that about a djinn. I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. Sort of like demons which rampage during a full moon. I do, for the record, as half demon, I do not rampage during a full moon. Just for the record. During a new moon now, that's different. Ryota and I spent some time asking around town, but that's your job. No one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently, trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside the house as well. If only we knew what the culprits looked like. It's those weird-looking pigeon things! How is it not them? They were so excited about Christmas. Thank you for your efforts. We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr. Urushihara. You didn't see them either, Mr. Urushihara? Correct. By the time Mr. Kawara and I had got outside, the tree was already gone. Water! I added that one. I thought that one was a good one to add in. Do you like the little the Lexi cheers? The legally distinct Lexies. Cass sent me like 3 of them. Yay! Oh, was there something else? Your girlfriend has a bell? Oh, cool! Please look at this. Mr. Rabu sent it to me a few minutes ago. Oh, really? So she'll hit like a bell or ring the little bell and you're like, oh no, drink. Mr. Urushihara prefers his cell phone. A smartphone. Fancy. It's the children! Oh, yeah. I mean, you have to walk all the way downstairs to get it? Oh, shoot. That's far. I'm fortunate because of where everything is set up. So I can just walk over to the kitchen real quick. Of course, I have to do a whole 14 steps. Oh, wait. That's downstairs. Oh, that's tall. Right? Isn't that tall? I think. I don't know. I don't climb stairs a whole lot. If that's not the children, I don't know what this is. You mean those shadows are... Yes, Mr. Rabu said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious. Suspicious shadows carrying the tree away. Okay. They must be the culprits. Those silhouettes look awfully familiar. But maybe it's just my imagination. It's not! There's only been 2 birds that we've seen that look like that. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in the vicious food chain if I were worried about little things like that. There are 2 of them then. They're awfully small, though it's a little hard to see in this picture. Mr. Rabu has always been one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high. That does seem like him. This will help us a lot, Mr. Urushihara. Thank you. Thank Mr. Rabu for us, too. Where are the children? Go back to the department store. How is he doing now? Azami is taking care of him. Rabu always seems a little bit incapable or like he's suddenly in a bad position. poor guy. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. Kind of is. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up on the trail tomorrow morning. Yeah. Later that evening, at St. Pidgington's. Salutations, Mr. One! Yuya. It's rather chilly tonight, isn't it? You're still here, Sasaki Yuya? Sakazaki Yuya? Haven't you been instructed to leave, with the other students, excepting emergencies? There is just a little something going on, actually. Aside from the usual. And what would that be? There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thief. Oh, this is a cop! High priority. That's the string of thieves involving the Christmas trees, isn't it? It's not as if they've grown It's not as if they're growing legs and walking away after all. And it's all a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is a night of sexy and luxurious discussion of a sweet holiday love without sparkling trees? I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of the town have worked so hard to prepare this special season. You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't let it go. Don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. We never know who may have laid traps for us and where. Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. One. I'll go take a look at a few things then. There is a tree here on the campus after all. First I've heard of it. Where is it set up? In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sakia must want to show it off with all of his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let any birdie touch it. But you can always see it from his window. It's really quite childish. Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young. To a point, at least. Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room and then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. Adieu. Oh, is he French too? The Christmas thieves? Stealing the town's festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit. I suppose I'll see if I can rustle up any gadgets to give Sakazaki a hand. Oh, is he is it Watson? No, not Watson. Q? W. The James Bond guy. The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Sakia arrived. But this is him I'm dealing with. It'll look like sneaking in is going to be hard, but knowing him, he'll have overlooked something obvious. What's that? Ah! This could be bad. I smell explosives. What? Wait. It's cold! Really cold. The morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. It makes my nose hurt. The birds are all in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter everywhere. I wish I had winter plumage. My skin sadly is bare and tender as my heart. So I might as well hurry up and get to school. Huh? There's an awful lot of activity on the school grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the side of the building. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Let's make sure no birdie gets hurt, all right? Mr. Nanaki, what's happened? It must be bad if you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day. Oh, good morning, Sanarmi. Well, It looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose. The thieves? What do you mean? That's right, the Christmas thieves. Apparently they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room. Nice work, Sakya! Nice flag retrieval. But Sakya looked so self-satisfied when he was talking about it. When he was talking about his perfect security. What happened? Well, look up. Up? As in up at the council room? They blew a hole in the window! The council room's window, or rather, its wall, was blasted open. Oh wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break at least 5 laws to pull that off. They certainly do seem to warrant Christmas trees. They would have been better off just asking, though. Huh? The tree was placed near the window, right? If they broke in like this... Ah! I let my gaze drop as I lost sight in thought, and I see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell with the mixture of broken glass and bits of plaster, but it looks like some sort of fur. It's not a feather. It looks like something that came off a stuffed animal, or maybe some sort of stuffed mammal. But I'm the only mammal in school. This could be a valuable clue. Standing here won't help me find anything out, though. I need to get to Sakya and have him tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check out a few other things along the way. Where to first? Okay. Well, let's go to the library first then, since we have that option. Ah, it's cold. The library is cold enough to kill somebody in the winter. Nageki, you're looking pale. Xanton, you are alive! Welcome! Are you feeling better? Oh, good, you're here. Did you expect otherwise? I always come around after lunch and after school. I wasn't sure if you'd be here this early. I'm always here, in the morning and in the evening, and every time between. Is there a problem? Of course not. You're feeling a little better, that's good. Have you been resting all day? Do you need to go? You can go rest more. Don't feel like you're obligated to be here. Go rest and get better. Of course not. I'm here to see you after all. Even though you're clearly uncomfortable in here. You've been shivering since you came in. You worked and when you had a fever? Phantom! It's really cold in here. They don't turn on the heating until later after all. Oh, I get that feeling. Usually I'll be like a day where I'm just sick, and even half of that day I just get tired of like laying in bed or laying around the whole time. So I start doing stuff around the house. And then I usually end up going to work the second or third day. Because I'm bored. I could just play video games all day, but even that gets boring after a while. Don't you want to do whatever you can? Don't you want to do whatever you came here for quickly and go somewhere warm then? Yes. Some thieves broke into the building last night. I was wondering if you saw them. Thieves. Yep, they came into the building even yesterday and morning. Between yesterday evening and morning today. I think. Anyway, they broke into the student council room. I haven't seen anything. The student council room is somewhat removed from here. Okay, sorry. I guess I can't help. No, don't worry about it. Sorry for bothering you this early, Nageki. Oh, here, you can have this. It's a disposable pocket form. I was going to use it today, but I forgot all about it. Even with your feathers, you shouldn't let yourself go too cold. Use it if you feel chilly. All right. Bye. Bye-bye. Cold is still cold, even with winter plumage after all. Wait. Nageki doesn't seem anywhere near as fluffy as the others even now. Am I imagining things? Or maybe he's just the slender type. Interesting. The council room is wrapped in unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery weren't enough, there was even a bombing. Out of those two things, the latter is almost certainly the more worrying. Race! Oh, Ryota, good morning. As you can see, Sakia has magnificently recovered the flag he raised the other day. As expected of an aristocrat. Yeah, that was definitely a first-class flag retrieval. He certainly got me looking at the thieves more seriously now. Now then, on to the crime scene. Oh. Wow. Sakia's flawless security has been completely destroyed. What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that bombing school buildings is common practice in this barbaric land? No, I don't think it is. I've never seen anything like this before. This is beyond the pale. Who conceived this wretched plot? Who? Wasn't your security supposed to be perfect, Sakia? I thought you said it was a completely new level compared to our primitive concepts. Arg. It was perfect! Around the door, at least! What kind of rascal blows their way through the wall? Why not act with some semblance of decency and come through the door? Blowing up the window isn't exactly a commonplace of forcing an entry. But isn't it a little bit of a problem if there's only security on the front door? Did you see the criminals at all, Sakia? No. I, too, only learned of this upon arriving this morning. But, look at that! He gestures to the corner by the window. There's a pile of blackened stuff on the floor. What is that? Huh? Feathers? Wait, what is that? The Christmas tree? Or what's left of it? They destroyed the tree when they popped it. Posture check. Hold on. I do slouch, so I added that one on there. Looks like it got blown up by the window. I was wondering if something happened to the tree. It was right next to the window and the wall that got blown up after all. Nothing left but ashes. They left a criminal ultimatum next to it. An ultimatum? They haven't done that before, have they? Let's take a look. We oopsed, we're very sad. The tree went boom, saw we. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. We oopsed. Oops. Merry Christmas. Oops. We oopsed, we're very sad. The tree went boom, saw we. It's a little lonely, but we're taking Mr. Sparkly Star. Merry Christmas. Oh! It's a little lonely, but we're taking Mr. Sparkly Star. That's not on the letter. Where is that part of the letter? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. That's the ultimatum? That's not an ultimatum. It reads more like a kid's apology note for breaking Auntie Mildred's antique vase. Those scoundrels. To take the tree topper, the most valuable part, and run. The tree topper? The star that sits at the very top of the tree. Oh, so that's what that's called. I know what a tree topper is. This race does not know what a tree topper is, okay? They destroyed the tree and stole the topper. This is a dreadful affront to my illustrious name. I swear I shall seek them, find them, and impose upon them the strictest of judgments. That would be vigilantism, Sakia. Japan is a constitutional nation. You can't do that. But it's not as if I don't see where he's coming from. If I spent that much time and effort decorating something just to have someone blow it up in the room it's standing in, I'd be pretty angry too. Mr. Urushihara's tree was stolen, Sakia's tree reduced to cinders, and the topper stolen. We have to make sure these tragedies don't repeat. But we can't really find the culprits just from an apology, or Christmas card, or ultimatum, or whatever it is. Let's ask Mr. 1 if he saw anything. He's on the night shift, so he should have been here. Oh, good plan. Lead us there, Tsunami. Stop treating me like your underling, you satin pants prairie chicken. You two go ahead. I'll stay here and see if there's any more clues. I'll see you in a little while, Ryota. It's awfully cold in here. I guess with the large hole in the wall, it might as well be outside. Ah! Dr. Iwamine. Dr. Iwamine? I hadn't expected to see you here. I came to see the corpse. What? Oh, is this the bird? Is this the bird that eats you in the original game? I came to see the corpse. What corpse? Where did you hear there was a corpse? Oh, no corpse? And here I had my hopes up. There's a tree corpse over there. Please don't say that with such a genuinely dejected look on your face. Well, no matter. It still is quite a fascinating crime scene. I suppose I should look around. Please don't mind me. I have no intention of interfering with you. I see no reason to tamper with the evidence. Just yet. Ho ho! Alone with the doctor and half a collapsed room. I hope I make it out of here alive. This must be the doctor that eats people. Excuse us! What is this depressing room? It's the maintenance office. Mr. 1's night quarters are here too. I think it's just comfy. It feels very lived in. Comfy? Humph! Let us do whatever we're here for and leave before the poverty and reprehensibility rub off. Wow! I'm not a fan of that bird. Mr. 1! Are you here? Salutations, mon ami! Did you come to visit me? Yuya! He's sitting at a low coffee tea table. Oh no, the irresponsible and slightly worn out Yuya must be just a little bit too attractive! Woo! He's a hot birdie. I knew it! This place is disgusting as it is bound to draw disgusting company. And a very fine morning to you too, Sakia. We came to talk to Mr. 1. What brought you here, Yuya? I'm holding down the fort while 1 is out. Out? Immediately after a break-in? Suspicious indeed! I suggest we apprehend him at the first opportunity. You must understand. He's taking care of a few things so our investigation of the theft can go more smoothly. After all, he and I both saw. Yuya and 1? You both saw the crime in progress? What? We did indeed. It's not easy being a hero of justice. Trouble always seems to come to you. Why did you not notify me immediately? Goose? Almost a goose. I hope there's a goose in the game. Hey, Zayvin! Filthy mongrel. Notify you? How? We've been asking for your phone number for months and you always blow me off. Gah! Did you see the culprits, Yuya? Yes. Fearsome foes indeed. Stick your beaks too far into this and you could lose them. Don't say I haven't warned you. Duck. Oh, duck goose. Yeah, a little slower on that. did not expect Michael Jackson's beating him with the browser and fire stick theme together. Ooh. There's no, there is on Discord, I think. I think there's a Goose one on Discord. I think. Twitch has to get it together though. Twitch! We need a goose emoji. That'll be an emoji that we'll upload that, probably, maybe. I just have to convince Cass and Kishot. How do you like, how like you mongrel to cower in this filthy hovel out of fear? I, for my part, shall find these wrongdoers and have my revenge! I, too, swear to retrieve the stolen trees on my honor as a hunter-gatherer. How brave of you. Let me reward your courage with a little evidence. Yuya picks up a number of photographs lined up on the table and holds them out to us. Ghost Sid, Ghost Shadow. Ghost of Christmas Past. They were already on their way out when I arrived at the scene, and alas, I was unable to keep up with their trail. But I'm a professional, and I couldn't just let them get away. I made sure to capture them on film. These are the culprits. It is the weird bird children. Velociraptor. Dot, 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 dot. What are these? White things. Oh! See, they shock even the bold lady of hunter-gatherer origin. That's not it, Yuya. I know these creatures. Oh, are they friends of yours? Who are they? Where do they live? Albino penguins? I don't know what they are. But we saw them a little bit ago in a department store. Tell me this instant. I don't know who they are exactly. They're these guys! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Looks like a blob from A Boy and His Blob. Probably. You two! Where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules. Merry Christmas? Those are the two things that got scolded by the security guard in the High Society Sequel department store, aren't they? They were caught breaking things at the Christmas section of the department store yesterday and got taken away by security. What in? Looks like they'll go after anything with Christmas on it. Though I can sympathize with their enthusiasm for the Holy Night. The bird enemies on Yoshi Island. We thought they were only going to go after easy target, but it looks like once they get it in sight of something, they won't rest until it's theirs or destroyed. The entire city is filled with Christmas decorations. We have no way of knowing where they'll strike next, and thus no way of ambushing them. Not necessarily. We could lure them with an extravagant tree in an obvious place, don't you think? They've got guts, but they don't seem particularly intelligent. I agree with Yuya. I think we should try to bait them. Then it's settled. The best bait will be the finest tree in the city. Right, Sakuya? ... The finest tree in town. Do you know of a good one, Sakuya? Are you suggesting we use LaBelle's family Christmas tree as a lure mongrel? Of course! No, HATOFUL is the name of the game. This is HATOFUL Boyfriend. Holiday Star Edition. Given how much work he put into the council tree room, he almost certainly has a gorgeous and decadent tree at home. Yep. It seems the best choice. And you aren't just about to let them get away with having burn the other tree, are you? Of course not. Where is your tree set up, Sakia? In the main salon. It's not visible from the outside. It would take a great deal of time and labor to move it outside and redecorate it. I do not think that's a realistic option. Well, I'll have to rely on some newspaper ads and word of mouth then. The LaBelle family moved to Little Dove Hachiman City from France is displaying its gorgeous Christmas tree to the public, or something. Who said anything about opening the mansion to the public? Why not take the opportunity to show off a little? It's your first Christmas here, after all. It should help spread the LaBelle family's reputation. Come on, Sakia. Open it up to the whole city. Let everybody know you have an extravagantly decorated tree at home. The thieves should hear the rumors and they'll come see. And then we can catch them. Very well. I shall assist you. Cool. I'll get everything ready for an announcement in the evening papers. Something like, the LaBelle's family Christmas tree is open for the public viewing tonight. All Christmas enthusiasts are welcome. We'll be fine, right? Sounds good. But what kind of super high school student are you to have that much kind of clout with the local newspaper company? Any male dove would become super for a lady as lovely as yourself, mon ami. I shall be off then. Achoo! Loose-tongued cur. Yuya's laying the bait for us, so we should work on a plan to catch the thieves at your house, Sakia. A reasonable suggestion. We shall plan our strategy after school then. School time! It's still midday, but the wind is cold. At least today was half day. It would be freezing in here if it were... Wait, did we take our class inside the student council office with the broken window? It'd be freezing in here if it was already evening. Why are we having the meeting in here, Sakia? Is it not obvious? Because this is my domain. Oh, okay, we're just meeting here. Your domain, though despoiled? Scum! Do you mock me? There is no despoiled in the dictionary of LaBelle's. Whatever, let's just make our plan already. Sakia is unexpectedly good at getting off topic. They use explosives here. How do you think they'll attack the mansion? They might pretend to be normal guests and sneak in through the front entrance. They might, yes, but their goal is the tree, so even if they get inside, they will not be able to remove the tree. Yuya's photograph showed them to be quite small, so there's no way the two of them could carry it out. How could they get it outside then? I think they would need some sort of heavy machinery. Huh. So you think they'll show up with a truck or something? Any suspicious vehicle approaching the mansion will need to be neutralized immediately. So we need to have guards watching in all directions for all sorts of truck or crane. This is going so overboard, I feel. The mansion opens at 7. We should be there. Should we be there this evening too? Of course we're going to be there. Yes. That should help things go the most smoothly. I'll see you two get there then. I'll see you two there then. We need to catch the thieves before Christmas itself arrives. That's the plan? That's it. Neutralize any cars that are coming close to the mansion. Catch the thieves. That's it. That's the entire plan that we have. We still have some time before I need to go to Sakia's house. Not quite enough time to go home myself. What should I do? Maybe I should go pick up some sort of weapon in town? Didn't Angel say something about one of the old shops in town starting to stock Excalibur? Maybe I should go there. Ah, it's you again! Why do you just pop out of nowhere? A familiar figure emerges from the chemistry lab. Doctor? Ah, if it isn't Miss Sanami. Are you done with classes for the day? Yes? What business have you here? I was just heading home. What about you, sir? He appears to be trying to hide a large rack of test tubes he's carrying. I was doing some tests to confirm some things. To think that would only get access to these samples now. It's simply unreasonable. He looks genuinely displeased. Has he ever been this openly emotional before? Maybe these tests went badly? Well, I'm not sure what's going on, but cheer up, sir. I'm sure something good will come of it. Something good? That is the last thing I want. Oh. With that blunt remark, he heads towards the infirmary. I wish I could share some of my cheerfulness with him. I have so much I could brush my teeth with it. Tell me, Miss Tsunami. Yes, sir? He stops and turns around. Do you have any food allergies? Allergies? Like peanuts or fish? To soybeans, for instance? No? I don't think I do, at least. Is that so? He walks away, a self-satisfied expression on his face. You need to explain why you're asking, sir. If you just walk away looking pleased, like that, you'll get reported. It's true. It's true. Look at that beautiful bird. Holiday Star. Sakuya's Christmas tree will open for display in just a few minutes. Staff birds walk busily around the mansion. In the center of the grand salon, look at the beautiful tree! Oh! That must be the tree. Such a vast presence, even in the room this large. It certainly would be difficult to carry it away by hand. There appears to be a crowd gathered outside already. Apparently there are plainclothes security guards scattered throughout the line. There are, of course, a great number of security personnel within the mansion as well. Have no worries, sir. Have no fear. The classy, reliable Gold Guard is here! The Gold Guard, stern when necessary, an iron hand masked in a velvet glove. I feel safer already. Your house is really huge, Sakuya. Isn't it tough to clean? I cannot comprehend your question. Why would I worry over such things when I have servants? You didn't even know how to use a mop until just recently, after all. That sort of foolery is for commoners. That has nothing to do with a noble such as myself. Oh, what a waste. You have the markings of a domestic genius, Sakuya. Yeah! You were way more help at the end of the year, year cleanup than any of us expected. Arg. Sakuya appears troubled, no doubt unsure if he should take that as a praise or an insult. In any case, I have deigned to reveal my magnificent Christmas tree before the eyes of beggars and plebs. Are you sure the thieves will come? I think that depends on them. Yuya did a good job of getting the word out. I think we can safely say that they know about it. I have deployed elite bodyguards in the employ of the LaBelle family throughout the entire area. The thieves will be captured within 2 seconds of arrival. But... oh! Master Yuya... or Sakuya. The unwashed masses. That's right. What is it? Why are all servants named Albert? That's all I have to know. What is it, Albert? A letter has arrived, sir. Here it is, sir. Albert? Ah! Yes! It's Albert! I love it. Note to self, don't name son Albert, otherwise he will be destined to become a butler. It's true! It's true. What is this? What does it even say, Sakia? They've got guts. It's a letter announcing their nefarious intent. It says they're coming? May I see? Sakia hands the letter to Ryota. It says, we want the big tree! Merry Christmas! Next D&D character, a butler. What to name him? Obviously. Albert. You make an Aarakocra and name him Albert. I'm gonna do that. We want the big tree. Merry Christmas, ... This, I guess it's a letter of intent. An awfully cute one. It might almost be a Christmas card or a letter to Santa. Ravens are known to collect jewelry. Yeah, they collect a lot of shiny things. I think they're also the ones where as soon as you build like a bond with them, they'll start giving you gifts too. They want the tree and expect us to hand it over? If they want it, they can come and claim it! Merry Christmas. They say they won't give it to us. Merry Christmas. If they say if we want it, we should come and take it. ... They're here. They're here. They're right there. They're right there. Catch them! Sakia, behind you! Duh! Merry Christmas! It's time for Plan B! There! It's them, Sakia, the Christmas thieves! And they are the ones that keep saying Merry Christmas, yep. What? After them, seize them! Have you not holes for eyes, you confounded gull? How did they get in this far? That's actually true. How did they get inside the building? They're hoping to get the tree just by asking nicely? It's no good, Sakia. I tried my best to catch them, but they got away. We've received no word from the security teams either. It would appear they've escaped. What a dreadful waste of an opportunity. Oh no. Oh no. They said something about a plan B before they left, right? I don't think they've given up yet. We better stay on guard. I'm well aware. Let us return to the mansion. It's cold, and the thieves haven't shown up yet either. It's almost midnight already. Maybe they've gone home for the day and all snug and cozy in the kotatsu? I want to be under a kotatsu. Oh, I really want a kotatsu myself. One day. I've prepared some ginger tea for you, miss. Please. Oh, the butler. Thank you so much. I always thought black butlers... Oh, hold on. I always thought butlers know just what you need. Butlers know just what you need. That additional word, not necessary. Indeed, miss. I need to read more ahead. Hopefully no one clips that. It would be such a shame. No! No. Rip me. What word from outside? Nothing to report. Scheduled check-ins from all teams are on time, Master. Nothing to report. Have those cowards given up already? I am very bad at reading ahead because my mouth goes faster than my eyes. So it's way too late for us to be up and about. I wish they'd just tell us if they're coming or not. What was that noise? I literally heard nothing. Enemy armor in the northwest sector. We're under attack. Sakia, Ryota, let's go! The nighttime streets are filled with sudden activity. That guard mentioned armor, right? Which means they brought some sort of vehicle, like a truck or something. It matters not. My elite Labelle security will have them neutralized in a matter of seconds. A report, Master Sakia. The Labelle security forces were neutralized in seconds. You see, this is what happens to those who stand against the Labelle family. Sakia, wait, that's not what he said. He said were, not have. Oh god, shit. What? Indeed, sir. This noise. Something's coming. Look at that. Ah! They're in a tank. This is a very silly game. Why are they in a tank? How did they get a tank? Who are these? What are these? What are these birds? Are they birds? They're not birds. They can't be birds. Penguin beaks don't look like that, right? I don't think they do. It's the Christmas thieves! In a tank. Wow! They weren't bringing just a truck. This is way more than I expected. Merry Christmas! We're stealing the tree! We're stealing the tree! Go! What do we do? It's headed right to what? They have live ammunition! Holy shit. Stop! What sort of demons would damage my beautiful mansion? Those birds are still, there are birds still inside. I'll go get them out of there. They blew up the council room without a second thought. At this rate, your house is going to end up looking like mine. I cannot have that! We need to stop them. What can I do? I need to stop the thieves' tank. What? Fist of the teenage girl mailbox attack. What? Excuse me? Mailbox attack. I need some sort of weapon. Yeah. I mean, at initial glance, yeah, it was very sketchy. That's also why I did not choose it. That will work! Forgive me, Japanese Post Holdings Company, Ltd. I will apologize properly later. I uproot a nearby post box and take aim at the advancing tank. Take this! Unusually heavy post box stuffed with the burgeoning vastness of New Year's and Christmas greeting cards. Bah! ... Nothing. It did nothing at all. I'm sorry, Sakia. I've never tried to hunt an animal made of metal before, so I don't know where its weak points are. Even my elite guards were no match for it. There is nothing a bird or human can do against that thing. A sharp crack echoes through the night. The tank stops. No, gentleman dove! A gentleman dove is never so easily... gives up so easily, Sakia. What? Yuya! And you've kept this lady, kept a lady up this late? Never mind the thieves, you're the real villain here. Please forgive me, mon ami. No, it's fine. I wasn't able to do anything anyway. You rascal! What is this thing? Gambit impersonating. Yeah! I had totally forgotten that Gambit was supposed to be French until I saw Deadpool versus Wolverine. Oh my god, I love that movie. It's so good. I want there to be a Gambit. Oh, occasion. Oh yeah. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. I want Gambit. He's always been my favorite X-Men. He's got the cards, throw the cards and everything. Anyway. You rascal, what is that thing? What kind of high school student has one of those? This is an anti-material rifle. He was one of the strongest people around. Gambit? Several copies of his... Oh, in the comics? What? Oh, there's so much more to Gambit than I actually knew. I remember seeing like some old episodes of the cartoon and everything. I was like, oh, that guy's rad! He's an Omega level? I'm gonna have to read up on some like Gambit lore. This is cool. This it's an anti-material rifle. A must-have for young men in Japan these days. Is that a must-have? Gambit had to get Mr. Sinister to lobotomize him to stop him from destroying the world. What? What? That's wild! Do not mock me with Jess. Oh, so it's kind of like a Phoenix situation. Because Jean Grey was losing control over her powers and could destroy the world too, right? I'm pretty sure that's Jean Grey's story. I don't even know if Jean Grey's still alive in Marvel Universe still. Is she dead or is she alive still? But Sakia, I even have a broad axe, of course. Of course, a fashionable young man like Yuya is going to have an assault rifle or two. Jean getting flashbacks. What? Oh, Gambit! Gambit, we're gonna have to do some studying for you. I need to learn more about my Gambit. Precisely, I hope you've learned something about Japanese culture today, Sakia. Gambit is OP, I'm learning very quickly. Japan is truly a complicated and confounding place. Yuya, look out! It's still moving! It would seem so. Alas, I was hoping to have things cleared up and be walking the street. Walking the sweet lady home by now. Don't lay a finger on Tsunami lecherous cur! She is my underling! Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Since when? Hold. So Gambit is just the end. He's the end game. Gambit is end game. A lady never likes a man who tries to monopolize her, Sakia. Don't bend my words. I had no such thing in mind. Haha, are you sure? Anyway, it's time to end this. Adieu, mysterious thieving duo. Dot to dot. Dot to dot. It stopped. Nice job, Yuya. You're acting straight up cool for once. You want to be. Just make me mid. Why, thank you, mon ami. I'm honored by your words. Merry Christmas. Connect this with this. Merry Christmas. Stick that there. Merry Christmas. We fixed it. We fixed it. Yay! It's not dead yet. Oh dear. I thought I immobilized it. Have you no other plan, Kerr? I have not prepared any more ordnance, no. It seems I have met my match. Forget preparations. Would a super student like you really give up that easily? I'm not done yet, mon ami. That said, those two possess an unusual degree of... Raise, look out! Ah! Raise, are you hurt? I'm fine. Wait, your tail is burnt. It smells delicious. All that matters is that you are safe. A little burn like this is just another medal of bravery. Sakazaki, you fool! Don't go raising flags here. Come on, we'll withdraw. You seem to be having difficulties. Huh. Who'd have expected him to show up here? Dr. Iwamene? Why are you here? I took the liberty of examining the council room this morning. I find this case rather interesting. I could help out if you would like. Of course, if you don't need my assistance, I will leave. I do have other things to be doing after all. I really can't see his face in the darkness, but he sounds more uninterested than usual. Maybe he's in a bad mood again? But not even a doctor would bluff about something like this, right? I think you will find me more reliable than the seamed and self-confident dove at your side. What a sharp tongue you have, Doctor. Please, Dr. Iwamene, if you have some way of stopping those thieves, please help us. I had hoped to take them alive, but at this point, I won't object if you decide to obliterate them entirely. Sakia, no! They're doing bad things, but I could never live with myself if I let you kill something that adorable! They are kind of cute. I have no intention of killing them this time. Miss Sanami. Yeah. The doctor tosses a ball. Or rather, a sort of oblong metallic lump to me. Throw it at the tank. You should be able to lend it enough force to rupture the casing. What? Ah, it's a grenade! Posted a picture in general. Oh, let's go take a look. Hey, look at Gambit throwing his cards. That's a fancy suit he's got there. Oh, Mr. Wait. That's Rogue, right? Does Gambit marry Rogue? When they were on their honeymoon. What? Wow, that's cool. I had forgotten all about Rogue, honestly. Dang. Because I thought for sure that she was going to go and stay with, was it the ice guy or the fire guy? I think it was the ice guy. But then, obviously didn't. That's cool. Man. See, I never read the Marvel comic books. I'm not super into Marvel comic books. I've read more manga than Western comics. Keep looking. Are there more? Wait, are these all online? Can I just read them online? Because if they're all online, I'm about to... when I was younger, like going through college and stuff, that's when I read most of my manga. Oh! I mean, if they're all online, I might just go check them out on like the Marvel website or whatnot. Oh, that'd be fun. I want to see what happens with Gambit. That's my new goal. Leave it to me, sir. Hiya! Obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0? Is that when... I don't know if I never read the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, so I don't know. For Kitty and Colossus is getting married, and Kitty... Uh-oh. Look, I did it! Hole in one! Well done. You have a good throwing arm. What did that do? There was no great explosion. A tear gas bomb, am I right? Huh? The tank is swathed in some sort of gas. What? Doctor, we must withdraw. We'll be affected too, and we won't be able to secure the thieves. Can you stand, Yuya? We need to get... The gas is spreading throughout the entire area. We need to get back to the mansion and send the guards out with gas masks. The gas has no effect. On us, anyway. Huh? They're crying. Snip. Achoo! Snip. Tank hatch opens and the two white creatures stagger out. Anyway. Aw, they look terrible! Finding an allergen specific to them was quite simple. I found plenty of samples to work with at the council room after all. They are apparently experiencing symptoms similar to those exhibited by people suffering from pollen allergies. The allergen in this case is soybean flour. Mr. Sakazaki had already prepared quite a number of holes in the body of the tank, so it diffused quite beautifully. I am pleased to see it worked. How kind of you to give me some credit despite my miserable failure. I hadn't expected that from you. You're an exemplary teacher. Thank you, Mr. Sakazaki. You flatter me. Sir, how did you know so much about these previously unidentified creatures? ... It looks like he's still in a bad mood. He's staring off into space. Were the tests he was doing this afternoon for this? If so, it was an undeniable success. Shouldn't he be happy? Anyway, they're ours now. Tie him up. Okusan! And so our freezing midnight war came to an end of sorts. Accept your fate, Christmas thieves. You've nowhere left to run. Now, identify yourselves! Merry Christmas! You won't get home any quicker by looking sad. What are your names? Miru! Kaku! Merry Christmas! Miru, Kaku, and that's all? ... Why did you two do all of this? Quite frankly, I don't give a hoot about Christmas, and as far as I'm concerned, it's just so much capitalist commercialized rubbish. But there are plenty of birds who really care about it. It's not nice to ruin their fun. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Christmas is all Miru and Kaku have. Merry Christmas. Christmas is ingrained in Miru and Kaku's very instincts. They told Miru and Kaku they were never meant to be born. Oh. No one was to give them life. But they were born on Christmas Eve. Because they weren't meant to be born, they had to be removed. So Miru and Kaku were abandoned. Miru and Kaku weren't real. Turtle maybe? Miru and Kaku were alive. But Miru and Kaku are different. So Miru and Kaku couldn't be put outside. But Miru and Kaku couldn't stay. So Miru and Kaku were going to be burned. So Miru and Kaku said goodbye. Miru and Kaku said goodbye to their home. They thought they looked more like something, like some sort of strange mammals than like birds. But I never would have guessed that they had a backstory like that. It's too cruel, Doctor, to create pitiful hybrid beings in your mad scientist experiments and then to try to kill them. Maybe you felt your creation violated the laws of nature, but artificial creatures are still alive, just like us. They have a right to... Please do not misunderstand. I am not responsible for their creation. What? He's not? I thought he was being clever, but I think he just made a terrible mistake. Miru and Kaku's daddy was a merry daddy. He liked parties. Merry Christmas. Daddy celebrated all through December, especially Christmas. They looked excited to get to the point of getting their memories mixed up. It's a story from long ago. An accident in a certain lab caused the birth of 2 hybrid life forms. None of the researchers had expected their creation. Yeah, they have like human hands. At first, the new life forms were hoped to have great scientific value, but soon proved to be almost identical to existing birds. Once the investigation were complete, they were disposed of. There was one researcher who acted irresponsibly. The researcher was charged of taking care of them. May I ask what you intend to do with them? Do you need to ask? They will be tried in a court of law, actually. Naturally. But they are unidentified creatures born of the excess of modern science. Can they even have trials? The law only covers humans and birds. Even if they look like birds, I don't think they can. So then, kind of, they are technically unidentified. We haven't seen them fly. So they are UWOs. They do not have the right to be tried by law. All they can do now is wait to be culled. Oh no! Flying is meh. I object! They may have done some bad things, but no birdie was badly injured. The worst was Yuya's burn, and we can't just kill them. I have a proposal, Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Dr. Iwamane. Shall I take them? Would you? We can't, Sakia. Giving them to him is sending them to a fate worse than death, no matter how you look at it. Please do not be so agitated. I have no intention of harming them. Just yet. In other words, you probably will later. If you are willing to take them in, sir, I have no objections. Be respectful towards Dr. Iwamane, you 2 rapscallions. Merry Christmas! And make sure to tell us where you hid Mr. Urushihara's Christmas tree, okay? Merry Christmas! So with the help of Dr. Iwamane and Yuya, we captured the Christmas thieves, Miru and Kaku. No need to fear for the decorations again. But why is the doctor so happy to help? He didn't even ask for compensation. Normally he would have asked for something. That would be 1 leg, please. What the fuck? Maybe it was his idea of a Christmas present? Oh, 3 a.m. already? Goddamn. That's way too late. That's what I'm thinking. They're definitely Merry Christmas Pokemon. The newest Pokemon. HATOFUL Boyfriend. Miru and Kaku. We got them to tell them where the stolen Christmas trees are, so I should go home and eat udon and sleep. Miru, Kaku. You still have your caretaker rings from the labs, yes? Merry Christmas, caretaker, Let's me see. Ryuji K. You never did leave anything behind but trouble. Oh, wait, that's their last name. So that's Kaku Ryuji. Mr. Urushihara, we got your Christmas tree back. Oh my, thank you. It really is calming to look at it, isn't it? I'm so glad yours is intact. Sakia's was completely incinerated. At least the big tree Sakia had at home was saved. I guess that's some sort of consolation. And that is the end of the investigation. I'm looking forward to working here over the break. Oh, but of course, I'm pleased to have you. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I've got the rest of the trees back to their owners, and now I'm feeling cheerful! Christmas only comes once a year, and I want to spend it having fun with every birdie. Winter break starts tomorrow, too. I'm just excited to thinking about it. What happened to Miru and Kaku anyway? Did the doctor take him to his house? That seems pretty cute. Dr. Iwamane living with the seasonal mascot characters? No, it's too surreal. I can't imagine it. I do wonder, though. I think I'll ask the doctor before the break starts. Excuse me. It's all decorated! This is cute! The infirmary is transformed! Sir? What happened? Are you actually more enthusiastic about Christmas than Sakia? I have no... I have no fondness for superstition. Wearing a hat. Have I not mentioned before? The doctor is transformed too! Maybe it's protective camouflage. Sir, what happened to you? Don't tell me you finally got that lobotomy. They always give me another as soon as I've taken it off. Oh, it's easier to work if I leave it on. So Miru and Kaku are... Merry Christmas! They're here! You're keeping them here, sir? Yes, they would only get in the way at my house. Not that they don't get in the way here. Grumpy as usual. He seems to be putting up with them so far, but he hardly looks happy about it. I wouldn't count on their heads staying attached for too much longer. They should calm down around after New Year. They're all mostly excited about Christmas after all. You don't think you're pushing yourself too hard, sir? What do you mean? Maybe I'm imagining, but you don't quite look like you mean it, sir. It's your imagination. It is tiring to have them here all the time. Perhaps I should make a hutch for them outside. He doesn't look like he's using them for research. What's he thinking? He's treating them awfully nicely, though. I've never seen him act like that. Act that nice. Maybe he likes cute animals? I'm going home now, Doctor. Thank you for everything this year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Finn. Is that it? That was really short. It was barely 2 hours. Like an hour and a half. That's it? No. There has to be more, right? Where's gallery? There's so many more pictures that we have to do. That was a very short game. I didn't even save. What's radio? Well, let's go through the radio, I guess. It can't be that short, right? Posture check. True. Now we can 100% it. And the how and why of St. Pigeon Nation's question box. Hi everybody, I'm Kawahara Ryota, Rock Dove from 2-3. I seem to be in charge of the question corner. I was just expecting it to be longer. No, it can obviously be that short. Since it's the first time, but I think you can all tell what we're doing here just from the name. But since it's the first time, I'll explain. In the how and why question box, I'll be answering letters you've all sent in. Not just questions though. It looks like we'll be doing some shoutouts, random asides, all sorts of things. It'll be pretty relaxed. Bear with us. Please, this is the first time I've made sure to pick up things which don't spoil any of the BBL root of the version, the full version. BBL. BBL. The full version. If you haven't finished it yet, spoiler landmines can be scary. But don't worry, there won't be any of those here. Let's get started then. For now, our first letter comes from No. This is a historic moment for every birdie. If you get married to Hyoko, you'll be the one wearing the wedding dress, right, Ryota? Right? You seem awfully sure about this. Actually, Hyoko told me a little about her dream wedding a long time ago. She said she wanted a bungee jumping wedding. She said she wanted a bungee jumping wedding. I can't remember where, but apparently there's this place where you can have an entire ceremony while oscillating several meters above the ground. What? This is not real. This is not real. If she wants still to have a bungee wedding, a dress would be risky for either of us. It would be nice if we could wear our street clothes. Anyway, next letter. This one is from Miss Birdlove. Let's see. Did birds' lifespans change at all when they ascended? I don't know what life expectancies were before, but some have expectancies over the past 100 years or so. Larger parrots and things were always long-lived, so that didn't change much. But smaller birds, like quails and things, have several times longer now. Doves still have a much shorter lives than humans, though. That's just how it is. Oh, sorry. We're getting to the gloomy already. Let me change course a little. Let's regroup and move on to the next letter. This one is from Kanako Mikan. To Hyoko, nice to meet you. I lost my heart to your wild lifestyle. Being a hunter-gatherer must be hard in a lot of ways. Have you ever had trouble with some particular animal? Or had to live through something really difficult? I was told to answer anything for Hyoko as best I could. Hyoko's really something. She's been wild and rugged ever since we were very young. Oh shit, I clicked. Can I go back? I can't. No? Shit. She never really complained, so I'm not sure I know of anything that's really given her trouble. The one thing I can think of would be the one time her den got hijacked. Cats. Once her house got invaded by a bunch of jackals while she was at school. It looked really tough. As long as they were living creatures, there will always be turf wars. She said the fight with the boss jackal lent an entirely new meaning to the phrase domestic violence. So maybe that's a good example of a quarry which gave her trouble as well. Then again, in the end, they reconciled and she was welcomed into the jackal tribe as a brother. So maybe it was more like a pair of Yankees having a sunset fist fight on the riverbank than a hunter and her prey. The next letter is addressed to Nageki. From one HATOFUL Karis. What do you think on what do you wish for on the Tanabata? I clicked again. Damn it! Taking my hand off the mouse now. I think we should always have an answer with him. I think we should have him answer this himself. Nageki! Nageki, are you here? What? Oh, good. I was worried to call you on the announcer. Dot, dot, dot. Is the microphone on? Yep, we're on the air right now. Dot, dot. Leaves. Wait, don't leave yet. No, I don't want to be recorded. Just answer one question, please. Dot, dot, dot. Fine. But once I've answered, I'm leaving. Thank you. This letter was asking if you made wishes on the Tanabata. I'd like to know what you would wish for, too. I don't. Wishes are for superstitious children. Dr. Iwamene always makes one. Oh. Did you make them when you were younger? Yes. What sort of things did you wish for back then? Dot, dot, dot. Nothing. Nothing special. Things like, I hope my family stays happy. Warm, harmless things like that. I'm always hoping for the same thing. I know how it is. Are we done? I'm leaving. Oh yes, sorry for holding you up. Bye-bye! He really cares about his family. I wonder what they're like. They must all be quiet, calm birds like him. The next one is for Oko-san! It isn't signed. It's a very long, it's a little long, but I'll try to read it in one go. Oko-san! Huh? Some of that is quite questionable. Smells good? Oko-san pure white plumage? Smells good? Want to what? What are they? No, I'm not reading this. Whoa! Huh? Festival Oku-san is cute. Gao has finally learned to write. I'm not reading these words. I'm so glad the drama CDs are going to be soul. The games aren't real either. Oku-san is not real! That's true, that's true. Oh. Quitting, wait, really? He's looking at me, Oku-san, my monitor, is he looking at me? Someone's having an attack right now. Someone needs help. Whoever you are. I'm sorry. If you need to talk, I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to listen and help you. No! No! Oh my god. It's still going! Deliver my love to Oku-san. Deliver it to him at St. Pigeon Nation. I felt like I was going to suffocate reading that. It felt like I was going to suffocate reading it. Ugh. Oh god, he's here! Cool! It has been delivered. Cool! Your love has been delivered. Cool! Will you accompany Oku-san on a journey? True pudding awaits! Meow! I think he understands. That's good. On that note, the last letter here is for San as well. From one Ori. I love Oku-san too much, and my heart is turning over into a Hato heart. Is it easy to keep doves at home? I want Oku-san, all of my own, to stroke gently around and around. My goal is to have him ride on my shoulder. That bird needs racing strips. Right on my shoulder. I know it isn't a casual decision, but do you think you could do that? No one around here has kept doves for some decades. The pet shop does not sell them either. Where did Oko-san come from? Is it a mystery? Would you terribly mind telling me? I think I should start by talking about San's actor. This will get a bit meta. San, look at how pretty this bird is. Oh my gosh. San is modeled of a dove named Oko-san, kept by the creator. Oh! Of course, his portrait is a picture of the bird himself. In reality, he isn't interested in pudding at all. Please do not try to feed a dove pudding. Doves aren't particularly hard to care for. Anyone who has kept a budgie or a sparrow or anything should find it pretty easy. A racing bird would be a little more difficult, but for a fantail or the like, a fairly small cage is fine. A rabbit cage works really well. However, doves aren't very common pets, so there aren't very many veterinarians who know how to treat them. Doves are usually very healthy and rarely get sick, but you might want to make sure there's a clinic nearby in case, which will receive them just in case. They're not common in general pet stores, but there are usually a section for doves in places that specialize in birds. Have a look around. Good luck, Miss Ori. I hope you can have a wonderful birdie life. That's all for today. Thank you all for sending us letters. Oh, I actually got an achievement for that one. There's more radio that we could do. Do we unlock more gallery for that? What's this? Like the human personas of the birds. These are cute! What are these? I don't understand what these are. Alright. Real quick. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see achievement-wise where we are. How many have we done? We've only unlocked 2?! There's more episodes! Oh! There's more episodes, guys! Oh! Alright, hold on. Watch all, so there's an achievement for all of the radio episodes. There's shorts, some other stuff. No, it's not a paywall. I don't think it is. The game? Oh, these are the chapters. These are the chapters, guys. Got it. Understand. The Holy Crusade, to which brave warriors flock twice a year. Crimson Angel of Judica stands upon the sacred ground. What will he find there? The laurel crown of glory, or the thorn circlet of despair? What will the fallen angel find through the guidance of the golden apostle? Please enter your name. I don't think it's a short game either. Right. Oh, that's not me. Hold on. There's me. It's an army. Oh, E. Is race an army? Okay. Yes. Again. I've lost again. Why? Why is the beauty of my craft not recognized? His research holds no beauty. Mere reason is not enough. All is meaningless without the sense of an artistic soul. So then why? Why does this happen? No, if I remain here, my genius will only rot. I cannot allow such loss to the world. I am done here. I shall find a place where I am valued for what I am. I shall not return here. This affront will not be forgotten. I will have my revenge one day. Consider it punishment for your lack of imagination. Remember then, my name! Unlike you, I have pride in the name I carry. You will not find me using some ridiculous alias. I am Tori. Oh. Nishiki Tori. No. Kyoji Tori. Tori. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the last name. My hands are too cold to move. This is my last day in the library for the year. Once I put away the returned books and written down the list of editions, I should be done. But what is it with this library? Why can't a big-name school at least shell out some for some decent heating? If you have some energy to be shouting at the bookshelves, you should try writing a petition. Oh, sorry. Was I bothering you? Yes. I can't read with you making such so much noise next to me. Nothing goes into my head. Please forgive my dreadful sin. Bad language is supposed to have an effect on the spiritual world. The cold doesn't bother you, Nageki? It doesn't. I feel fine. I see. Having plumage must really make a difference. Maybe they don't bother with the heating because all the birds are fine. I don't think that's the case. The birds are cold here too then. Well, there's one freezing to death right over there. Huh? What? I follow Nageki's gaze and... Who's that? That pretty little bird. I see a rather familiar looking bleeding heart dove freezing to death on the floor. Angel! Are you alive? Speak to me, Angel! Is that you? Del Blau? Where is this? Have I fallen once more into the eternal prison of ice? No, look around yourself! It's just an unreasonably cold library. Do you mean to keep my fallen wings in this world, Del Blau? If I were to walk with the blood-stained path I conquest, I don't care about that. Why are you on the verge of death in here? The day of judgment draws near. I speak of Ragnarok, Del Blau. Huh? He's incomprehensible, as always. The desk he was at is covered in sheets of paper. Oh, are you drawing a manga? A great, big word of the future. And epics of heroes long dead. I must complete them and bring them to the battle of the gods, the battlefield of the gods. It is a lonely, lonely battle. Let's see. He's in the manga club, so maybe he's working on a club scene? Even though the festival was ages ago. How admirable. You can do it, Angel. I'm sure you'll make it on time. But it's cold in here. Don't you think you should go home and work on it? Do you worry for my flesh? Very well. Perhaps now is a good time for repose, as you say. Farewell, Del Blau. He happily gathers up his papers and exits the library. He comes in here quite often, though he would be better off working elsewhere if the cold bothers him so. He must have some reason. Maybe the atmosphere in here gets him into a perfect mindset for telling the story he's telling. But bleeding heart doves are from the Philippines, so they don't fare well in the cold. He shouldn't push himself so hard. Later that evening. I'm going numb. I should have bought a blanket robe. That blanket robe I've had my eyes on when I was in town today. The price will make my purse sweet, but the cold makes me weep even more. Huh? Someone texted me. It's Ryota. Meet me in town tomorrow. I wonder what's going on. Doesn't matter. My body is rapidly approaching crystallization point, so I head into town and avail myself of this wearable blanket on my way to meet Ryota. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh no, I just got here. ... Raise. I know it's cold, but are you sure you want to be walking around in public looking like that? Huh? But it's a wearable blanket. Wouldn't it be more strange for me not to be wearing it? Well, I guess that's true. If you're okay with it. Anyways, you wanted to talk to me? Oh, yes. I wanted to ask you a favor. You hardly ever ask for my help. I'll do whatever it is that it is in a flash and pizzazz. So, what is it? You have plans for the end of year? Not really. I've finished cleaning and everything. Even New Year's Eve? I was planning to laze around all day, like always. Would you, maybe, be willing to be a sales girl for a day? What? There's no pay. Why am I not getting paid? No! A volunteer sales girl? Is it at the flea market or something? That's not far off. Do you know about Comiket? Comiket? How should I explain it? It's like a flea market, but not. A lot of birds get together to buy and sell manga they've drawn with their friends. Oh, so sort of like a manga club's booth at the festival. Yeah, something like that. On just a much larger scale. I was wondering if you could run a booth for me. Would you like to? Sure. Sounds like fun. Did you draw something, Ryota? No. I'm just another sales girl. What's that mean? One of your friends asked you to find someone? There we go. Yeah, Angel. What? Oh. So that manga he's been pouring his lifeblood into at the library is for this Comiket thing. But why are you asking me? He never mentioned it to me. I've been a sales girl for one of the groups in the past 3 years, and somehow Angel found out. So... Textoris Melodia Funaris. The battle of gods. The judgment draws near. My soul has not the strength left to continue on alone. Become my light. What? He asked me to help him. That means I'll be lonely on my own, so come with me. I think so, yeah. But I'm already helping someone. I can't be in 2 places at once. So you're asking me? Yep. What do you say? Do you want to? Of course! It would be a good learning experience. A learning experience? Well, you'll certainly see some things you wouldn't see anywhere else. It is Ragnarok, after all. I think any name Angel comes up with is going to be confusing. But it does look like a battle to end all battles at times. I'll need a weapon, right? Just tell me what I need to bring. Will I want something with range, or will I need to be up close? No, don't take it literally. I just meant that there will be a lot of really impatient birds with no social skills. It can be confusing at first, so you will probably do some research ahead of time. If you search around, you'll find plenty of guides for first-timers. Comiket lasts 3 days, and I think Angel's is on the 3rd day. The last day is always the worst, so make sure you're up and ready for it. Alright, I'll study hard! Sales girl for Comiket. I have no idea what this will entail. But from what Ryota said, it may be hell on this earth. Wahaha! My blood thirsts for combat! Time to go home and scour the internet for Comiket tutorials. Oh, look at the little birds! They're cute. Today is the 31st! I'm up at dawn so I may meet the the brave Angel who throws himself into the fray of the holy war. So many birds. Excuse me, sorry. I need to Sorry, I'm working. Can you move out of the way? Oh, what a crowd! Is everybody here going to Comic-Heat? Correct, Adele Blau. Oh, and hell. You see, Adele Blau, the holy land of the chosen, the abyss of madness. Tokyo, big sight! So that's the big sight. It's even more bizarre building than my investigations have led me to believe. Let's go inside, Angel. It's cold out here. Be not in haste, Adele Blau. The time has not yet come. Wait for the nightmare sage who shall guide us. Who? Where? What? Does he have a second helper? Good morning. Chilly out, isn't it? Ah! Mr. Nanaki! We have awaited you, sir. Sage of Nightmares. Why are you here, sir? The manga club's advisor asked me to look after Higure. So you're standing in for him? I suppose he's busy with winter cleaning and everything. No. The advisor is here too. Huh? He's here, but he wants you to be Angel's chaperone? Yes, that's right. Apparently he's busy. He said he's helping at a company booth. A company booth? I feel like the internet said that those can end up swamped from the start of the convention until closing time. Each bird must do battle with himself in this holy land. I do not blame him. How mature of you. Apparently. It looks like I'll be selling Angel's manga with Mr. Nanaki all day. Better do my best. It's pretty crowded outside, but if anything, it's even worse in here. I'm a little worried that somebody's tender foot or wing bone might get broken with the many birds crowded in here. Sell the manga in your card store. Yeah! I have played a little bit off stream, only because it's super fun. It's just super fun and addicting. I still have only the first edition of the manga unlocked in trading card. I'm a little worried that somebody's tender foot or wing might get broken with this many birds crowded together. What kind of manga did you draw, Angel? Tales of the Dark Angel. The Forbidden Epic Saga. Ooh, sounds pretty goth. Yes, that's very nice, very like you. I studied a lot to prepare for today. I'll show these idolators my super sales girl moves. Ha ha ha. Let us ride to battle side by side, Adele Blau, as dictated by the contract of old! I like Angel. He's wild. Dot 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 dot. What should I do? Time is passing worryingly by. The epic poem of the Dark Angel is stacked up on the table. It's exactly where we placed it when we set up. Angel? Should we maybe use my voice a little? Like they do in the markets? It is well, Adele Blau. Needless efforts will only raise more barriers before us. Okay. It's rather chilly in here. Why don't I get us something warm? Oh, yes, please. Ooh, a coffee? What kind of expression should I have right now? A sea of birds floats on clicking feet. The far wall is lined with enormous queues. Oh my gosh. Those must be for the big circles. Some of them even started packing up. Have they sold out already? Just look how many books were in those stacks stacked up in the boxes. It's like looking into another world. Praise! amazing. Pretty Core? You know Pretty Core too? Yes, I do. Hot to catch Pretty Core? It's one of the, it's the one that's on Sunday mornings, right? Aha, you're so cute. Hey, can you do that thing? The signature line? It's embarrassing. Just once. I just want to see it once. Okay. A single flower blooming on the asphalt road. Core gray! Yes, yes! That's so cute! Just like the anime! Aha! I'm just wearing it because I was helping out today. Do sales girls cosplay? Sometimes. Not everybody does, but they always tell me to make sure to come in costume. The circle I'm with just sold out. We're cleaning up now, so I'd better go back and help. Good luck, Grace! Core gray. Ryota strides gallantly off with some sales slips and duct tape. The aura of an old veteran hangs out on his shoulders. I've never seen Ryota look so competent. ... All the birds are gone. It's almost closing time. Did any of his sell? Angel remains silent, looking mildly tortured. I didn't realize sales girls were supposed to cosplay Angel. Next time I'll pour my tribal blood into a costume. Don't blame yourself, Adele Blau. This sin is mine alone. Don't say that. You don't have to go home, but you can't coo here. Don't say that. You did your best, Angel. An unerasable sin. I am carved with my black past. That is my punishment. An unescapable cross. I must. Excuse me, which of you is representing the circle? Oh, that's a very... Is that a chicken? That might be a chicken. A rather gaudily upholstered bird appears before us. Wow, colorful! He's a pheasant. A golden pheasant. Phasneed? Like the doctor and myself, you know. Phasneed? I've never thought of something with such extreme plumage was related to them. I am sovereign of this domain, and you are? Ah, it's you? I thought as much. Your bearing, your countenance, so artistic. I can feel your aura, so unlike any other here. He certainly is unlike any other, yes. Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. Mr. Bishikikyoji Toshiki. Oh, Tori. Not, I might add, a pen name. It has been mine since hatching, and I am rather proud of it. It is a good name, yes. And the next time you get it wrong, I will make you wish you had never crawled your miserable... What? You never crawled your miserable way into this world. What the fuck? It's rude. Oh dear me, what am I saying? Please, pay no mind. Golden Weekly. That's the Newsflash hit magazine. So you know of it. I am flattered. I am the editor-in-chief, and I am here looking for new talent. I noticed you from far away. Your unparalleled artistry. Your vast imagination. Yes, these are the attributes of one who will change the world. Golden-winged messenger, could you be the one written off in the crimson tome of augury? Precisely. I am here to aid you. There is yet much talent that sleeps within you. Is that not so? Great power locked within. Yes, exactly. I am here to tell you that I can help you wake your powers. My firm's location is located on the back of this card. Please, come talk to me in the new year on Hell, sir. Thank you, golden winged messenger. Let us enter a pact of blood. Wow, and Hell looks happy. He's grinning. I guess he is, I guess he has a pretty worldly side to him too. Imagine a world painted in with your ability. I can, how I long to see it. I shall take my leave now. I pray your new year will be abundant with artistry. The golden pheasant walks smartly off through the crowd. What an impressive correlation. Mr. Tory was a strange fellow, wasn't he? Tory Tsunami. It's a confusing name. Yes, that's why I'm not actually saying it. You're so sharp you'll cut yourself with one of the. You're so sharp you'll cut yourself one of these days, Mr. Nanaki. Then again, Mr. Nanaki looks on Hell up and down, and then tilts his head, staring off after the gold pheasant. I don't know much about manga, but maybe I'm worrying too much. He looks like he wants to say something, but falls silent. I'm a little worried too. I can't say anything in front of Hell like this. Didn't someone say that a serpent speaks with a silver tongue? And Mr. Tory was very suspicious. I hope he was just a normal editor here to scout talent. On Hell, none of us mentioned your name to him, did we? The mysterious pheasant in the convention hall crowd. Who is he really? So they left the Holy Land and Hell. So they left the Holy Land and Hell full of zeal. Kazuaki and Ray's full of doubt. Ah! Pigeons! They're so close. Pigeons attack. The first day of school in autumn is always a little slow, but on the first day of winter break, it's painful in its own special way. I don't like winter mornings, but being with every birdie is fun, so there's nothing really wrong with school itself. Huh? Isn't that? Good morning, Anhel. Is it you, Adele Blau? You're here on honor student time. Did you go to bed early? The twilight invades my crimson breast. I cannot expose my flesh to it for long. That means you go to bed early, right? When do you usually sleep? Before the blue-tinted moon leaves its ghouls through the night. 10 p.m. That's early! That's really early! I'm bound to meet the golden winged messenger on this day. He wishes to gather for me the Vorpal souls. Vorpal souls? That's a new one. It would take him a while to explain if I asked, so I think I'll leave it alone. That's the golden weekly thing, that's the golden weekly thing, right? You're gonna meet with him, with Mr. Tory? It is so. And I shall gain new powers. Mr. Tory, the mysterious gold pheasant who appeared before us on the holy battlefield of New Year's Eve. Is he really trustworthy? He seemed highly suspicious. Are you nervous, Anhel? Could I go with you? Be at ease, Adele Blau. Some battle must be fought alone. This is a trial for those born under the demonic scarlet eye cannot escape. Is that so? Well, if you say so, let me know if I can help you. Angel marches triumphantly into his classroom. I bet his bag is full of manga manuscripts. Now that I think about it, he is going to show his work to an editor. It would be a little odd for a classmate to tag along. I'm worried about Mr. Tory, but it looks like he is the editor of a real magazine. I can sit this one out. Some days later. I was thinking of eating the the cafeteria today, like you always do. Do you want to go together? I would love to. Cool! Oko-san's stomach calls for food. Cool! Want to come with us, Sakia? Do you tell me to sit in the same table as commoners? Yes. Today is when the second winter menu goes up. And the mixed beans sukiyaki udon is really good. Ooh. Ooh, is superb! And available for only a few weeks. You can't possibly attend St. Pigeon Nations and never have the sukiyaki udon. Is it truly a food of such great prestige? Yes. Yes, and who doesn't think a noble when they hear sukiyaki? Noble means sukiyaki, and sukiyaki means noble. So it is high-class dishes here in Japan. I suppose if all this is so, there cannot be much harm to trying it. Yay! Let's hurry before they run out. Is sukiyaki really something aristocrats used to eat here? Probably not. Yum! The mixed bean sukiyaki udon is the best! Here, let me give you some meat from mine, if you want it. Are you sure? If I eat all of it, I'll feel sick later. Oh, right. In that case, you can have some of my beans. Here. So this is sukiyaki. I wonder at the undignified flavor, but it is not bad. Crunch. It's good. Oko-san, be careful. If you keep swallowing them whole like that, you'll choke. It would be kind of odd to ask for it in the summer, but it's a little lonely to only be able to eat it in January. Maybe the fact that it's seasonal makes us think it tastes better than it really does. That was good, huh? A familiar figure appears by the tableware return area. The famous eccentric Filipino banana boy. What? Angel! Why is he a banana boy? Angel, I don't usually see you here. Oh, it's you, Adele Blau. His replies come somewhat slowly. Oh. Are you okay? You don't seem as energetic as usual. Oh, don't tell me Mr. Toru said something nasty to you. It's okay. Don't worry, Angel. You're still in high school. If you keep working like you have been, you'll be a pro in no time, and that'll show him. Don't be anxious, Adele Blau. The Golden Winged Messenger shall guide me to a path of glory. The stars travel the paths they must. He walks away, grinning happily. I'm glad things went well with Mr. Tori, but he looked a little pale, didn't he? So you think so too. But I've never seen him acting that tired. Me neither. Oh, he signed a contract, and so now he has so many, pages that are due each week. I think that's how that mostly works for comic artists. And so now he's just super tired all the time, I think, because he's not getting enough rest. Unlike me, Ryota is attentive and careful. If he sees it too, it can't be just my imagination. Maybe he's been staying up late working on the next issue? 1 week later. Wow, what an oversleeping. Wow. I'm late for the Sunday morning program. At least I can catch the second half of the Pretty Core. Pretty Core! Open my hato! A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Core gray! A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes. Core light gray! A single flower shredded by the BB gun's rage. Core dark gray! Hato, catch! Pretty Core! Oh, so cute, so cute! good once all three of them are in the same fight. And the transformation scenes are so pretty. That was fun. So much fun, I almost forgot that today was a makeup day. I'm wide awake and alive now, so it's time to get to school like a good girl. Huh? A rather familiar-looking bird has collapsed at the foot of the stairs. On hell? Are you okay? Did you slip? Are you, Dojiko down? Adele. Blau. Are you alright? Did you sprain your ankle? Blood. My crimson breast. It craves blood. Be silent. Is he anemic? Angel, you're so white as a sheet. Let's go to the infirmary. Angel has fainted completely by the time we arrive. He usually starts ranting about demon spores or something if he gets too close to the infirmary, so maybe it's better that he's out for now. So I brought him here. Is the doctor gone? Yes, he's overseas for a week doing research, and I'm watching the shop while he's out. Merry Christmas! Miru, Kaku! Boys seem a little sluggish today. January's almost over after all. I think they start winding down pretty soon after Christmas. Merry Christmas! Actually, are they boys? I hadn't wondered about their gender before. Just what are they? Could you take a look at Angel then? Isn't this just a low blood pressure? Low blood pressure. It does look that way, which isn't to say it couldn't be dangerous. Let's let him rest here for a while. Thank you for bringing him here, mon ami. I'll be here when he wakes up. Thank you, Yiga. He's been going to see that magazine editor all month. He said he was going for ordeals to show the way in times that must come. TL deciding on a pen name, but why is he so weak all of a sudden? I'm really worried. Maybe I'll talk to Mr. Nanaki about it. That is a little worrying. I know he's working on manuscripts, but I feel like he's still strained for being so weak. He was really energetic when things were hectic before the convention. I can't believe that he just gets so drained so quickly. The school does encourage independence in work in students. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm gonna have to take a break after this. Encourage independence in students. And I don't like to interfere with someone who's working hard on something, but what did you think about that golden pheasant, Tsunami? Mr. Tori? Mr. Tori, yes. He even remembers his name. Amazing! I only met him once at the snowbound battlefield, but my tribal instincts are telling me that he's too dangerous to be let out of sight. Yes, my quail instincts are telling me the same thing. Do you think you could go with Hikuri next time he goes to the company's army? I suggested that to Angel, but he said something about he had to face it alone. But I can't leave him, just leave this as it stands. Doki doki pigeon. I'll go undercover and tail him. Just like a detective movie. Let me know if you need anything. The Z. Z! It's been so long! Oh, we could just take a break right now, though. 4:30? Yeah, we'll take a break. Because I've been out of water for like an hour. I should have taken a break a little bit ago. So we will take a break. I'm gonna grab like 2 glasses of water. And we'll be right back. BRB! Vincent decided to follow me. By my title as the apostle of the blue sky, Adele Blau, I shall courageously tail and hell into the Golden Weekly headquarters and conduct investigations of the most covert nature. The building is right across from here, so there's no way I'll miss him as he's going home. Oh, there he is. Da-da-da. And Hell enters the building as a massive manila envelope under his wing. That full page, oh, I'm missing the word is. Is that a full comic page? Time to go in after him. Danny Elfman write the music? Probably. This building is actually a secret base of an evil organization. Is what I would say if it were here. If it were. However, it looks perfectly normal. There are a few birds walking around inside, but nothing suspicious. I can't imagine Mr. Tory fitting into such a completely ordinary-looking company, really. Never mind the sore thumb. He'd just stick out like a thumb that's been nearly lost in a freak machine accident and is now attached through elaborate bandaging in a last-ditch effort to save it. Holy. Yep, he stands out. Hello, I'm glad you could make it today. I've been waiting for you. Indeed, it is time for us to carve out a new creation under the auspices of the spirit of reason. The golden-winged messenger. Yes, of course. Let us engage in creative acts fueled by the finest substance of our imaginations. Bird of paradise. This one is a pheasant. I think a golden pheasant? I've secured a special room for our meeting today as well. This way, if you please. The incredibly conspicuous golden pheasant and the similarly conspicuous bleeding heart dove disappear into a door at the end of the excessively ordinary hallway. Their conversation just now didn't sound all that suspicious. I don't know. I thought so too. I thought they were all like the little tiny guys that you see running across roads and whatnot. Apparently that one's a pheasant. But my danger senses are tingling. After them! This is the room. Huh? There is a light above the doorway that says, operating. This is a publisher's office, right? Not a hospital? And one bite dishes. What? No one answers me. In any case, Angel's in danger. Enough speaking. It's time for actions, loud ones. Coming through. In a very unmeeting room are Angel and unconscious and... What is it now? The operation is in process. Didn't you see the sign outside? Fleshy Pheasant is drawing blood from him. What are you doing? You're not drawing manga at all! You're just drawing blood! We are in the midst of a grand creative act. A beautiful art week fashion of his blood and mine. Saying creepy stuff like that while draining away some birdie's lifeblood is an awful lot like a cretin, certain fluffy heretic. Release him! Now! Or I'll take him here by force. Oh my, how gallant. You would be his sweetheart then. No! We two are linked by the karma of our own previous lives. A disaster of the soul. I see your worldview is every bit as unique as his. Birds of a feather, eh? I had thought your face was familiar. We have met before, yes. Bird. Pretty bird. Hello, Plasma. So you will be taking him home then? And if I were to say no? Think I can't do anything because I'm just a human girl, do you? Plenty of people have regretted that before you. Take this! Cha! Acrobatic starlight kick! Ah! Oh my, isn't that dangerous? You've knocked a hole in the floor, young lady. I'd rather think a direct hit might leave my beautiful plumage disgracefully singed. Yeah, something like that. He dodged it? He's in better shape than the aforementioned fluffy heretic. I feel no artistry in you, but your physical ability holds value. It is brutal. Thus the flamboyant heretic happily praises. Oh, stop, I'll blush. Wait, no! I am raised of Saint Pigeonations. I will defeat you and bring my classmate back with me! Gallant indeed. Prepare yourself for the end, Mr. Toru. I said his name wrong. Or Tori. Did you just call me something else that's not my actual last name? Did I? Maybe I did. Geez, between you and Mr. Nanaki, a girl just can't get away with a little slip of the tongue here and there, around here and there. And I believe this is the second time you have done so, is it not? Mr. Tori, wait. No, I mean Mr. Tori's chill for tone of voice is suddenly gone. His words are now barely audible. This must be what they call the calm before the storm. You are still a child, so perhaps you do not know. Do you understand what a serious offense it is to misspeak someone's name? Particularly my name. My name is special because I am special. It is the only name of its kind. Nishikiko Koji. Tori. This is the worst affront imaginable. Did I not tell you I would make you wish like you had never crawled your miserable way into this world if you misspoke it again? Am I dead? A flash fills the room as he shouts. What? What is happening? Well, the room's all messed up. What did he do that for? A good thing I got Angel away, out of the way. It could have been vaporized. Thunder? That can't be it. Some sort of laser weapon? I would rather you did not think of it as some lowly laser. The Tori Masterpiece X768 optical ordnance in imaginal ray. What? It is the ultimate weapon, utilizing using young Higure's unique physical properties. Is it not beautiful? Angel's physical properties? He must be talking about that thing where he draws other people into his fantasies when he gets excited. Oh! There are 2 birds attached to the laser. What's this? What is that? This must violate some sort of basic Avarian right. I suppose it's the ray's first introduction. Very well, I shall explain. The pheasant inflates his chest and begins to lecture. He was angry up until a minute ago, but now he is talking about his creation. He seems pretty happy about it. Is his personality that simple? The factor behind Higure's ability to draw those around him into his mass hallucinations is abundant in his blood. In other words, with his blood, anyone can have the same power. And so, it came to me to try and intensify an already powerful fantasy by converting it into energy for a weapon most dominous. Why am I shivering? What people on this earth have the least love for in this world and live their fantasies the most, where could I find them? My research was long and arduous, but then I found the answer. The very best candidate here at Tokyo Big Sight. That's too cruel. How could you use a couple of harmless otaku as weapons to hurt others? Cruel? Whatever do you mean? Inconceivable. It cannot be. How could they not rejoice at becoming part of my beautiful creation? They are like confused paints, to which I have added scheme, sense, artistry. Is it not wonderful? Pretty core is so moe. light gray is so moe. Sounds like disgusting paint. Wait, I think this is the first time I've seen otaku say more than moe in real life. Moe, right? Hydrate! Oh shit! This weapon is useless! What good is it going to do now? We're not at war! Release those otaku! Unless... Oh no. It has a purpose. A very important one. I'm going to use this weapon to destroy your school. What? More specifically, what lies beneath your school? And one bird there in particular. Wait, what did we do? Is this revenge for your dead parents? No, though it is revenge. For me. Or perhaps I should call it a settlement? So this is your personal grudge then, is that it? I don't know what is going on, but I can't just stand by now that I've heard all of this. I'll stop you here and now. I'd like to see you try. Ah! I can't get close! Otaku truly have amazing imaginations. I can see no limits to their use. Ah! I can't fight very well like carrying Angel either. I think I might have to pull out for now. I will stop you, Mr. Tori. I will! Please do try. I hope you can come up with something by tomorrow. I have already gotten all the blood I need from Higure. None can stand in the path of my artistry now. And so I recovered Angel and fled from the Golden Weekly headquarters. Crazy dream, huh? It was a dream? Nope, I'm kidding. It remains a troubling reality. Jeez, don't confuse me like that. It looks like this is more serious than we thought. I don't think anybody would have expected to find any operation room in a giant laser in a publisher's building. I'm just glad you and Angel are okay, Raze. Have I heard of Dragon Ball? I have! I have no Dragon Balls, though. Forgive me. To think that my cursed blood now powers the light of dark judgment. Why would you be donating blood at a publisher's anyway? Did you notice that was happening on him? I should play Sparking Zero. Never heard of that one. Is it a fighting game? Or is it another VN? Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero. I'll look into it later. I know I never heard of it, so I don't know what it is. It's a new Dragon Ball game that came out recently. Oh! It's been a while since I've seen anything Dragon Ball, honestly. Like, the cartoons I haven't seen in... God. Feels like a decade I haven't seen a Dragon Ball anime or anything. I don't know if that's just me, or if they haven't come out with any, like, new stuff for it, but... No. My consciousness wandered into the great void. In other words, He'd go to a meeting, be stunned, have blood taken, and then go home feeling dazed. To be fair, nothing comes after Z. That's fair. It was a good game to play with the cool monologue. Oh, cool! How did he not notice? Mr. Tori said I would have to come up with something big by tomorrow. I think that's when he's planning to attack. The laser at the office blasted through the door. It was about as powerful as my Starlight kick. We have an attack that's actually named Starlight Kick. That's amazing. He probably has a more powerful version prepared if he's hoping to destroy the school. You know how I know this? Do you play it? I can only imagine that you've played it. That seems likely. I tried calling the police, but they wouldn't take me seriously at all. Calling up and saying, "Excuse me, officer, but there's a comic book editor and he wants to blow up my school with a giant laser," probably wouldn't get as much more than an immediate disconnection. Oh, cool! My brother and I used to play games together, but then so I went more the casual route of games and RPGs, and he went more the fighting, the shooter games, and the sport games. And I'm not good at any of those. So I'm over here, he's over here. Not a whole lot of games that we play together. Your brother hates RPGs? I think my brother tolerates them. I'd have to double check with him. I'll send him a text here after stream. But I think he just tolerates them. He'd rather play other stuff. I guess we'll have to defend the school ourselves. It looks like it. Let's have some tea and think about it. I think I'll have peach tea. I would like a melon soda. Ooh, I want melon soda, actually. I would like the pulsating blood blessed by the earth, blood, and sky. Blood orange juice. You three are awfully relaxed. I'll take a look at it. I did write it down. I have it here. I promise. I'll have to see what kind of terrible gameplay I could squeeze it into. If it's a fighting game, I'm gonna be so bad at it though. I'm just warning you. Since he's targeting the school, it must be a student or teacher here. But who? Look at that dove. Look at that bird. Wait! I love this little, like, mysteries music. Your brother has the ultimate version because he pre-ordered it. Oh, so it comes with other stuff? Has NES graphics and you cannot see gameplay, though, through images. I still have to find, like, a good emulator for NES. I found one, and I think it's going to work, but now I just have to find Gremlins 2. Because I do not have an NES machine that I can hook up. And I don't know where I would even try and get one. Is Goku black? Is he in, like, a black outfit? Step 1 done. That's right. Emulator got. So you got another proposal accepted, huh? The second division sure is impressive. Oh, naturally, we are talking about me here after all. I will. And knowing is half the battle, that's right. Woo! I feel terrible for all the biologists here, having to work under an empty-headed bird like you. Isn't that the doctor? That looks like the doctor. I can't see any reason why biologists here would need pity from you. Look him up and look up images. Okay. What's that? Who is he? One of yours? Oh, this is the first time you two have met. This is our newest friend, Issa Soma. Come on, Issa, say hello to Tori. Again, I'm not trying to pronounce that name. Absolutely not. ... I am Issa, a useless leader, and researchers who don't even know how to greet their betters. The future of the biology division is the bleakest thing I've ever seen. What are you talking about? Issa's great. Yeah. After stream, I will. You'll probably be the department head one day. I bet you two will get along just fine. ... Probably not. Not after that interaction. Again. My results cannot be inferior to his. This is a dream. Just a bad dream. Issa Soma. I can never claim the spotlight as long as he is here. But I must be the best. I've already decided I must. I was worried about that feral, but he was no trouble. Our spheres of research never overlapped. Nothing good has come of Issa's taking over the division. My beautiful, glorious second optical weapons division. How can its name be so trod into the ground? The very best, like no one ever was. Issa's origins are a mystery. Something is definitely not right here. The value they place in him must be mistaken. Only his proposals ever get accepted. My talents will not rot in the shadows. His tragedy reeks of deceit and intrigue. I have no wish for depravity and decay. I shall gladly leave. The next day. Today is Mr. Toru's silly Destroy St. Pigeonations with a giant laser day. We have to protect our school! There's a version of the song, Gotta Catch a Few. Really? Oh my god, that's funny. Gotta catch some. Oh, it's Yuya! Salutations, mon ami! This is Sakazaki, and I'm in front of the Golden Weekly HQ. Over. Report situation. Everything is as you predicted. There's a giant laser inside the building. It's installed on the roof, and I think they're adjusting the aim. Take a look with the telescope. They're preparing already? Where did I put the telescope? Failure to act with speed in such a situation is... Here, use this. Thank you. You're always so well prepared, Sakuya. Let's see. The building should be over... Whoa, it's huge! It appears to be charging up. What's wrong with Japan's public security forces? Why is he able to have a weapon like that? My thoughts exactly. Given the size. I knew it! He's got even more otaku than the two that I saw yesterday. This is too much. If he turns the fantasies and delusions of that many otaku into power for a weapon, it just might be unstoppable. We could be obliterated at any moment. What are situations like this called again? Attention or die? Emergencies? Yes, those! Can't you even remember basic English terminology? Humans, I swear. Anyway, we need to prepare. Are you on defense? Leave observation to me and return to your station. Yes, sir! That's right. We have the extremely important job of defending from whatever attack comes our way. This is a real battle. If we fail, the school burns. My blood is boiling already! Sanarmi, we are waiting for you. Hurry, we need to get ready. Sorry to keep you waiting. The hour of judgment draws near. We must disrupt the light of dark judgment with arcane waves. On Hell, Ryota, Mr. Nanaki, and I are on defense. Roll for initiative. Oh no, I rolled a 6. Dang it. Time for Operation Pretty Core Shield! Fight fire with fire and hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers with hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers. If Mr. Tori can power his weapon with Unhel's abilities, we can fight him off with those same abilities. On a decent... I wish. No. My rolls are terrible in D&D. If we try hard enough and believe in each other, Unhel's powers can make us all believe in... can make us all into magical girls! Yes! We're gonna be magical girls! Ryota's core gray. Nanaki is core light gray. And I'm core dark gray! Angel is the fairy who granted the pretty core girls their mighty powers, Hericon. With the four of us together, we can raise Pretty Core Barrier to protect a school from Mr. Tori's nefarious plans. Are we really gonna save the school with a joke like this? This isn't a joke! This is Pretty Core! I'm not sure, Sinarmi. Would a Pretty Core shout like that? Wow. Wow. I shall invoke the defensive right of old, shining Pretty Core field! And Hell's giving it his all. We just have to believe in each other, okay? We can do this. Ah, an excellent day. Hardly a cloud obscures Japan's lovely face, and every corner and recesses of Little Dove City is laid bare before me. The ghosts of past which have all pained me these long years. That damnable partridge, who is always in my way, and the institution which let my genius wither. It is time to say farewell to them all. I shall wash them clean away, and then it will be time to step into a brand new world of imagination. As the sun rises above a new... Hello? Chief Editor, sir. Should we set the deadline for this year's New Face Award to be the end of March like last year? Oh, yes. Also, I've got Takakashi Po doing an announcement cut, so make sure to follow up with him. Got it. Thanks. Where was I again? Oh, yeah, anyway. This is not only revenge, this is a ceremony, which must not undergo usher in my new self. Tremble! Philistines! What does that even mean? Is that a bad word? Shit, did I just say that? Philistines? I don't know. Be awed by the artistry of my beautiful creation! Ah! I said a slur! Oh god! Fuck, I did it again! It's starting! Come on in, hell! Light of magic and hope that twists throughout this world, grant the chosen ones the power to defend this land! The Vox Populi. Pretty Core, open my Hato! A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Core gray! A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes. Core light gray! A single flower. Oh, BB Guns Rage. Yeah. Shredded by BB Guns Rage! Core dark gray! You want to become seniors here and graduate. We won't let you destroy our school! We just finished grading the proficiency of tests, and it was a lot of work. Couldn't you at least wait until after I've returned them? I don't really want to think about how I did on my proficiency test, so I guess even if the school got destroyed, it wouldn't be all that. You must not let your heart waver, Elfblow! He's got the cute little collar and a heart on his head. Right! I'm scared about my test, but it would be worse to let our school be blown away. Mr. Tori, your plot ends here! Pretty Core Barrier! It's holding! We can do it! We can save our school! I see. You recover remarkably quickly, Higure. Or perhaps you remain able to manifest illusions even when weakened. But did you really think that I wouldn't have a backup plan? Prepare to trigger the fangirls! Oh no! Something's happening, Tsunami. What is it? He's adding power. The second wave will come soon. Tsundere tracing dove uke moe. Semi-pink pelican moe. The first wave was just a ranging shot. I've got more than just moe love pigs after all. Found a Sailor Moon shirt at a flea market? Oh shit. I mean, considering that they're remaking it, I'm not surprised that Sailor Moon is has more shirts out. I've heard that the fantasies of fangirls far surpass those of any fanboy. Watch and be destroyed. Really? Hurry, we need to block it! Oh, it's too much, Core Dark Gray! We do seem to be getting squeezed. So my evil half truly does have the power to destroy this world. Just know the stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Any kind of, especially popular stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. We can't give up. We have to defend the school. We're the only ones who can. Cool! Everything's all sparkly! Oh no! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! We can't give up yet! Have some of the cards from whatever series long ago. Oh yeah, they did make cards at some point, didn't they? Cuckoo! We cannot! Merry Christmas! We have to help the pretty cores with our miracle pitch and light. The Popo. Cool, you can do it, pretty cores! Don't give up! You can do it! The power of love and anime is on our side! And flashlights! You're pretty core. I can hear everyone cheering us on. Pretty cores are warriors of love. Their kindness makes us stronger. It's very reassuring, isn't it? You still resist? Pitiful. Allow me to end it for you. Remove all limiters. Output to maximum. He's tsundere and noble, so he must be the uke. You dumb newbie. Everybody knows Racing Dove X Tree Sparrow is practically canon. But butlers are so hot. Blackwing Stilt Tie X Pigeon Pink Pelican is the best. What is this? Why is my energy converter becoming so unstable? Oh, is that the new black? No. Black Winged. Your time of judgment has come. You who would have used the blood of the Crimson Angel of Judica to sate your greed. Golden Winged Messenger! Your spirits of light gather and strike his golden hue! Shining pretty core first! Ah! This van is too much. It's so extra. We did it! We did it, Angel! Time to meet your maker, Phoenix! We deflected the otaku laser. Look, the Golden Weekly building is practically destroyed. Yes, that abominable evil has been checked. They probably won't be back in business for a little while. I wasn't sure if we could do it. I'm so glad the school's okay. That is my sin. I should have realized sooner that he meant to harvest my blood for evil. Forgive me. I mean, when you started becoming unreasonably tired all the time, don't worry about it, Angel. All's well that ends well. It was Mr. Tori's fault anyway. It's wrong for an adult to go around tricking high school students like that. Very true. Try not to get tricked by any more bad grown-ups, okay? Don't get tricked by them again. Yes, I shall carve this lesson into my crimson chest, sage of nightmares. I did not account for this in my calculations. My creation was perfect. It was the materials that failed me. Those fangirls' fantasies were dreadful. No one told me their energies would be so unharmonious. It wouldn't have broken down if it weren't for those fangirls. Pant. Oh well, no doubt he saw the power of my artistry. This was a declaration of war. Oh. Golden Weekly Chief Editor Tori speaking. Ah, Mr. Tori! This was very childish and irresponsible of you. Understand? I want you to think about what you've done. Shut up! This isn't over yet. What was that ending? Wow, even his closing line sounded like something a movie villain would say after his evil organization is destroyed and has no chance of winning. When did you get him to give you his number? Oh yeah. Anyway, it looks like he'll probably retreat for now. Avoid the question. Just avoid it at all costs. Hopefully we won't see him anytime soon. I guess this means your manga is back to square one, Angel. But don't worry. I know you could do it. Be not afraid, Adele Blau. The star that shines within my soul has not yet lost its luster. You always try your best. I'm so sure you'll debut someday. And I'll be there when you do. Now then. Salutations, mon ami! Good work! Yuya, how did things look over there? I hope no one's killed. Don't worry, the building is badly damaged. But we've already extracted everyone who was kidnapped from the big site. We've got it all from here. Good work. Thanks, Yuya. So even that mongrel can make himself useful once in a while. He has all sorts of shady connections, so he's really nice to have around in situations like this. Looks like everything's settled. Actually, who was Mr. Tori trying to get revenge on? Maybe I'll call him up later and ask. Achoo! I knew it! I knew it! You were Issa Soma! Oh dear. Am I catching a cold? Perhaps I should have brought an extra sweater. Bean! That poor pheasant. That was chapter 2! Yay! I think what we'll do is we'll do one more radio. And then we will call that for the stream. The how and why of St. Pigeon Nation's question box. Hello everybody, this is Kawada Ryota from class 2-3. It's time for the second round of the question corner. Independent programs like this don't have to worry about viewer numbers, so we can take it easy. And then play Tabletop Simulator for 3 hours. No, that was last night. No, I need to go eat dinner after this. I also have laundry that I have to do. Oh my gosh. I have a holiday trip that's planned for a few days next week, which, we'll get over the schedule and everything tomorrow. But I will be gone for a few days. Are you feeling relaxed? Anyway, this episode will be mostly spoiler-free as well. Spoilers for the BBL will probably start showing up in the second half, I think. At any rate, everyone can listen to this without worrying. Let's start looking for letters. This time there's 3. There are 3 for me. First off, one from an anonymous individual. You look very good in girls' clothing, but how do you feel about cross-dressing? Is it getting Is getting paid just an excuse? How do I feel? I'm not sure. I've only ever cross-dressed at work after all. It would be sort of like if I worked at a convenience store and put on some sort of emotional weight into the act of wearing an apron or something. It would be very strange. And as far as it being an excuse, well, that seems odd too. It's just a normal part of life to me. On to the second letter. This one is from Areco. I want to have a Colleen be my personal maid. There is a time limit, but you can ask for me anytime you're at the cafe. I'll be waiting. And now for the third. What? Cool. What? I wonder if that's the person that comes by every Friday. Uh-oh. What is going to be in this letter? I'm concerned. Colleen, you're always so cute. What kind of clothes do you like? You can tell me, right? I'd like to see you in something more than a maid and Miko clothes, too. Like, maybe a sailor uniform? Ha ha ha. Come again soon, master. What? Hold on, what? I don't usually do this outside the cafe, but I had to have them get me a sailor uniform for this. So I'll be back in a minute. I tried making bento. Will you eat with me? This is the first time I've worn a sailor uniform, actually. Just for the game? Okay. It's a little drafty for this time of year. The next one is for Dr. Iwamene. Let's see if I can get him in here. What is it? Another stomach ache? Was last time's dose not enough? Do I have to do something more powerful? With a 42% chance of painful death as a side effect, that is. What? That's too much of a morality rate. I'm not in enough of a hurry to play Russian roulette, you know. And no, don't go changing the background music like that. Furry of a I mean, you know, you do you. These birds, cute, not my type. This is the question corner, Doctor. There's a letter for you, and may I read it to you? Yeah, no, I understand, yeah, for sure. What foolishness is. Very well. We shall discuss the compensation later, of course. Oh God, give me your foot! I probably won't want to know what you'll ask for, but thank you. It's from someone named Yuya. It was sent on December 6th. Ryota's brother is the 3rd, right? Happy birthday. And the doctor is the 12th, so happy birthday to him too. Thank you, Yuya. This person seems quite well informed. May I ask you a favor? My birthday is the 7th. Could you celebrate for me? Just one congratulation would make me feel so much better than Christmas and New Year's cards combined. Another December child! Happy birthday, Yuya! Shu. You should say something too, Doctor. Why? It's merely another year in their life. What reason is there to celebrate? What? Ah, not that I expected much from you anyway. I'm sorry, Yuya. I'll congratulate you for the doctor as well. Happy birthday! Merry Christmas! I feel like something else just got slipped in there. Anyway, happy birthday. I hope you have a good year. If perhaps you have a change of heart and decide you would like to have your limbs and organs replaced, do let me know. Ho 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 ho. Don't even joke about that sort of thing, Doctor. Seeing as the doctor is here, I'll read a few more of these. This one is a question for the doctor from Just Pudding. Do you have a second alarm in the infirmary? Do you, Doctor? No, I do not make it a habit of relying on such establishments. I simply do not leave anything in there which would be troubling to have stolen. Use Gullo Guard, easy and safe. Shoo. I think not, Mr. Gullo Guard. The doctor doesn't seem interested. And that's where I hide. Pardon me, then. Please do call if you change your mind. He left his business card, even though we didn't ask for it. I don't have any use for it. What about you, Doctor? Likewise. Yeah, really. Time for the last one. This one is from Hopelessly in Love. I am hopelessly in love with round, adorable chukar partridges. Do all chukar have the doctor's suspiciously fluffy face? What do you think, Doctor? A foolish question. I was visiting a town for the first time. First man I met had a round face. Does everyone in town have a round face? Or something like that. It's from someone outside the school, so maybe you could answer less aggressively? Aggressive? Whatever do you mean? I believe I answered in a clear and concise fashion. There is no species of birds without individual differences. This is hard. Hold on! He's so fluffy! I suppose the doctor is right. There are differences between individuals. Look at how fluffy his cheeks are! I want to squish those cheeks! It also looks like a really big bird, too. Like a chonker of a bird. Oh my god, I love him! I love him. No! No, I just think he looks so cute. Maybe the best way to see it would be to go to the avian zoo in Kakigawa or Kobe. Chukar partridges' eyes aren't completely round, so they do look a bit lethargic. Oh, they're not? Oh, yeah, they're more oval. That might just be because of the red around it. Or maybe suspicious. Also, when they hold their heads out, their necks are surprisingly thin. They can look very vulnerable when taking dust baths, too. Oh, they take dust baths? Do you take dust baths, Doctor? You took a picture with me with my eyes closed. Yeah, look at his eye. It's more almond shaped. That's cool. This is one that's like all hunkered down though. What a quaint suggestion. Dust bathing is a behavior which arose as a way of removing parasites from the body. Our lifestyles have progressed such so that we no longer need to come in contact with parasites, and so it's no longer needed. You must do it every once in a while then. A defenseless dust bathing, Dr. Iwamane. The idea fascinates. A fascinating idea, if only because of how hard it is to imagine. I think I'd like to see it. Curiosity killed the cat. Yes, I know. Is that enough? I believe the material from last night's experiment will be ready soon. I would very much like to go home. Yes, we are done. Sorry for holding you up. Thank you. Why is every birdie so uncooperative? I hope I can have someone who will play along next time. Then again, there are so many letters for the doctor. I'll have to bring him back at some point. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I should get him a present or something to butter him up beforehand. That's all. Thank you for all the letters. Yay! That was fun! Oh my god, I need to prepare more for the VN stuff though. I need way more water. Oh wait, hold on. The song is still going here. We're gonna outro with this song then. Since it's still going at least. But no, that was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very funny. No water equals death. Absolutely. The next time, because obviously we have 2 more chapters of HATOFUL left to finish. The radio, it'll kind of be like a hit and miss whether we can get to it. I think there were 6 of the radios. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, there's 6 of the radios. Probably. Like, if it's anything like how today went, I'll end up doing both of the chapters that we need to do, plus 2 more of the radios, which will leave 2 more radios. Which I may just do off stream. Record them or something. Post them. But that was really fun. It's so wild and out there. It's so extra. I love it. Another stream store simulator. Hell yeah! Now we're gonna go back into TCG. I think I was gonna schedule that for next week sometime. I think one of the few days. But thank you all for coming out and hanging out. Woo! Let's go to the screen. So tomorrow, Dave the Diver, as per usual. Got to get our short kills in. Yes, and that'll be tomorrow. I had to think for a second. Thank you everyone again for helping us get all the affiliate stuff. We have uploaded some emotes. I think they should all be in there right now. I don't remember what ones are for what level and whatnot. Where are... Oh, some of the ones that I uploaded today haven't been approved quite yet. So there will be more emotes next time too, hopefully. Our channel points, I see they're legsies. I had fun shrinking that emote down. Deal with it, Lexi. We had fun with these emotes. Oh, was that the end of the song? Alright, we'll turn on the normal music. Some of the emotes that we have that are approved are the subscriber ones that we have. So if you have the Amazon subscribe, you know? I don't know how else to word it. But if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. And so you can use that, and then you get all the fun emotes that Amara was just spamming up there. Twitch Prime, that one. But otherwise, we are still getting some stuff set up on Twitch. But it's slowly getting there. It's slowly getting there. Thank you, Amara. And if there is anyone new that would like to come hang out in our lovely little Discord, all the links to the socials and the Discord, they should be underneath the video. Feel free to come hang out. We have legsies. We have so many legsies over there. Like Christmas legsy. Christmas legsy, celebration legsy. We don't have deal with it legsy. I haven't uploaded that one to Discord yet. I'm gonna do that here in a second. And we have Amar, of course. But thank you all again, and we will see you guys tomorrow.